nkunim nemom 11 wonders omo tiamu say omo nya penalty ye be show a penalty and answer enye penalty no ankasa what judgment about enra Ashanti regional minister ne tournament no e sha se intertown and interdistrict no sign and e course so enne pina enso e ba so na fe major tournament enne RFA Ashanti omo Congress no enso baso da ben party and Ashanti omo Division 2 league no enso baso we any pina na aboaboa no a ye de ba se Laka na be mo decision no kopem se dumie no enso bebo na ye trust say ya na ye ho ayefe ni nyina no ye de shop Jedidiah na de Jesus no papa pa de ko ene de ba e de abedom yen enti o hwe Kessben television a the shop JD now or contact some kama just no your who dom yenu open supporters there available and open players and so there and also available baby I will be any problem just call him udin share so but the nearest station now on let me aka somewhere sorry mo football club mo coast team individual and open makobako and I'm open in bulk so obenya be about sports word there the shop JD also contacting 24889 0104 024889 and now say 0501 359776 and no nine also bet me afre 0501 359776 024889 0104 024889 the short JD and number and no bet me the message about 0551 599933 and 0551 444 933. We are live on DSTV channel 364 Go TV 121 Facebook and YouTube so Kessben TV when summer cross so for a cruise so now you be sure say a free Ballon d'Or and a French football magazine almost a release here vote party no nipa do I to abano Emma omo Actually, almost now Dembele points now or gather you know 1,380 points and now Dembele or the claim with the first position now on FA Ballon d'Or name out of 100 journalists no almost 73 and a two first position Emma no 18 first position 15 points no kwa onya pina oho Lamine Yamal out of 100 no only 11 and a two man say onya number 1 onya 15 points in all Lamine enya 1,059 votes. Vitinha enya 703 votes. Mo Salah also fourth no enya 657 votes. Rafinha also fifth 620 votes. Ashraf Hakimi also nya 484 votes. Mbappe 378. Cole Palmer 211. Donnarumma 172. Nuno Mendes enya 171 weighing anyhow a vote no and so ekoye name Rafinha o place FIFA Obama Barca no none of the 100 journalists obieni ho a otoma no as the first vote and this have 15 points no enya dia Rafinha and so enya not even a single journalist and a toma no say Rafinha enye the number 1 yanko Saudi Arabia enrada Sadio Mane keka no ho ane Ronaldo anasa omache Al Ittihad eshom 2-0 Sadio Mane ana a strike first Mama Kessben television no when aye Mane Sadio go na o share no na just look at that left power when a powerful shot non drop cross ne by a penalty Sadio Mane e de bonkum no e de kan ye e de eto net emu ana see Ronaldo and so am enya ne chefa I will go anymore because on also in Italy no so far 946 career goals. I can just 554. Now Ronaldo averaging 1,000 goals. Obet me I Saudi na Enra Ronaldo nso go no na mo hwe our Kessben television so enti anasa shemi no a Al Ittihad enti mi ante. Now what me say Ferdinand Ronaldo the former teammate of Man United no Enra na Rio our pitch side or your interviews or cover game no Ronaldo and then need come up. Maybe until how I come back to channel and so course.
Here in Saudi and he doesn't win the league, it will kill him. He wants to win the league. He wants to be successful. Yes, he wants to score 1,000 goals.
Can he reach it?
Of course. Look today, the movement today for the goal. Everyone is standing still. The only person who can smell the goal or the ball coming is him. He's 40 years old, but his mind is moving quicker than the younger guys.
That's a different case that we should study about it. Al-Ittihad, what do you think?
Yeah, I was disappointed with Etihad today. I thought they were lacklustre. I thought Bergwijn had a chance at 0-0.
Why Rio Ferdinand, former teammate of Cristiano Ronaldo, and Moten in Kanunti. Ronaldo say one G League in our Saudi Arabia, Ebehani ye papa, and Ram Hawa, or smelly goal here, or the ball, and so echo to net. Now, and after the game, our NASA players and of course supporters no a crowd play the Damas said big game number 32. Ma Omuwini, our NASA players no, Mummy Homokakra. Against Al Ittihad, Karim Benzema and N'Golo Conte club no, and Ronaldo mo yom ho juma mo hwe our Kessben television. So yanko Germany Borussia Dortmund fans they say enough is enough. Over take it no how club officials no edi bu omo Atabraka take it in the board here, papa. So much beti atua. One more a game on the board in the Champions League against FC Copenhagen. No, and now they are almost so Ebeko Park game. No, Ebeba so on the 21st of October. Now Dortmund fans they say almost ebe boycott to game because take it no a ball then do way Dortmund fans and so I say almost ebe ye. Yanko Italy, Luciano Spalletti, a former coach. Edema the Azuris, a national team. No, now a coach Interpen. I see a few way. I heard two clubs and I likely say Serie A no omo ebegia between Inter Milan and Napoli. Omo much stronger than Juventus and AC Milan. Enti Luciano Spalletti Roma. It has Inter and Napoli mubako and Serie A no omo enso ebeje. Yanko Paris Saint-Germain omo ewo so many players are omo ewo injury list and so omo timi emo and Champions League against Barca and Soa. Omo timi NC can players include omo captain Marquinhos, Warakopra, Ballon d'Or winner, Dembele unavailable. There's already doing. And after Joao Neves, we more any players are almost entering any game on the Barca, and so at the Ebetas. Luis Enrique say, I am so much happy with how Dembele all conducting home, even a Ballon d'Or. Honest supporters now and celebrating the teammates so only one free coach but Dembele abaso ye papa yento so enko FC Barca Lamine Yamal coach I'm making available clear say Lamine enra otroni ye bibia e kire so ochina Barca and Sociedad after say almost 2 consecutive games na Lamine ebe available a match against Sociedad now against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League in so Lamine and so etimi esia kan nemom Juan Garcia goalkeeper no also akwakoye mini surgery enti close to bear 5 weeks on team NC can better go at the Amabarsan just middle of November and na goalkeeper no ebeye available and other and a surgery so team e course on 5 weeks goalkeeper want to end from a Barca match of Messia very crucial a game how many players be on the Champions League and then the Clasico and also so next month and Chesney now a Barca and number 1 Chesney just last year now obey a stop gap goalkeeper Emma Barca because now Mark Andre ter Stegen or no Enzo Epra now since we on that goal it's in the first game a game at Barca against Sociedad and at Barca I recall and number 2 Diego Cochin and also I was Spain national under 20 team no more I prepare for the World Cup nebum on my friends or when emergency goalkeeper and Emra a third choice goalkeeper Eder Allah or no just 18 years and so our friend say another backup and from the 2 goalkeepers no Rafinha and so better fie the problem hamstring the next 3 weeks Rafinha and so and from Barca say Barca players now Epranon ye debre Juan Garcia Rafinha ter Stegen Femi Lopez and Pablo Gavi Wemo any players Mopra or Barca swear yeah Wayne Rooney and airbot Marcus Rashford abaso only say the last 5 games are Rashford wobble ball Eddie Ama Barca no o go Eddie Tia Serbia national team wey England and Serbia now oya assist Barca and Valencia oya 2 ɔhyɛ 2 goals against Newcastle, ɔyɛ 1 assist against Getafe, 1 assist against Oviedo. Enti last 5 games for both club and country no Rashford form. Nemo when really man offer a bit of aggression. Ɔmba ne yɛden kakra, ɔmba ne ho nyɛ den asɛ ɔyɛ so soft ɔgogogo ne ho Rooney ma wɔ sɛ Rashford ɛma ne yɛ den na goals any assist no ɛno nso ntumi ɛmflo mu ɛna Madrid derby no ɛbɛba so. Real Madrid ɛbɛtoa Atletico Madrid. Jabi Alonso ɛnura ɔno kɔ pre-match conference ɔsɛn so obia ho sɛ Vinicius Junior ne sigu so na ɔsrɛ a na akwakoyɛ ne gi sempa ɛde ama team no because Vini good mood a Madrid team no amo ejele team no egleta ekoye pa enti the last 2 games at Vini wa hyase no ɔsrɛ ba kumpo onya captain ama no eboye na kyerɛ sɛ Vini happy a Madrid benya results a amo pe ene against Atletico se kwambia so Vini enso esi from name coach no mu a Jude Bellingham ene Camavinga. There is the possibility say players no ne omo enso ebenya some minutes kakra na ebisa Alonso say possible sa fiwe Barca ene Madrid ebetimi enya beyond 100 points and also league no afei and a just 6 and abo the fact say 2 clubs greater La Liga and interest omo park so keke na omo kwhye yenya nto boase na yenko no match after match. Diego Cholo Simeone coach Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone ebisa ne say points no Madrid and lead na omo twum bebre na de na woka and say before games say obetimi aka points build up nebom say 2 clubs ni Asia derby wa park ne so na quality no ebe show ntia na de balate park ne so na ebe hu de obedi nkunim yamfa points a omo abuild no yamfa ento nchi bisa coach ni say between Real Madrid omo a top target man Karim French ni say or goes woto Mbappe and Julian Alvarez. Why na ya there also no on more ni opponents about so that only say Julian Alvarez mum better French near obo Emma Madrid Kylian Mbappe na Liverpool Ibrahima Konate say na jono wasini pi say Madrid na no bebo Liverpool prepare a new contract offer at the command. Still na no born why reluctant to say on the so best and not just say said their strengths or free Liverpool as a free agent no sa pepe and a Kunati and also say or joining Madrid as a free agent. Liverpool omanya a replacement into Federico Chiesa omo enya register no in the Champions League obekaya Giovanni Leoni ono konya ACL. Liverpool omo last game omo boy e World Cup no and no suko price say omo enya replacing na Federico Chiesa ebesi akan in the UEFA Champions League. Now Hugo Ekitike and slot confirm say reporter na enena mo mframa mu say enam the red card odiye okoy ni jersey enya second yellow card. Liverpool no na otwe na katua coach ni say no kro bia no Hugo Ekitike obepa acho enu nti omo entwe na so no more punishment fine na etete no kro bia enso animo eberechi eze. And now in the absence of Noni Madueke, I started at the Ama the Gunners. Now a Berechi, so on one man asked so I be rule. The target part next year World Cup now England air corner into no say on your chance BMA Obekaya or send the first goal against Port Vale. Our League Cup now some match will send the first goal so a baby coin I'm more and so abundant in the absence of Madueke on another chance APR. I bet grab on no so at me utilize the power. Wesley Fofana and also Akupra concussion in your symptoms enti check around about 2 weeks there Fofana enti and matches no and Wesley Fofana or Leandro Garnacho Basso Garnacho or Johnny Chelsea from Man U no say near man ko ye crowd ne mum Wesley Fofana say wa ho bibi e wo Garnacho mum o Garnacho no enche ko for start to check and so the amano Darren Bent but Andrew better Basso Arsenal almost sporting director with the kind of signings or the Victor Jokeres aba obiase Arsenal here out and out striker or the big Enso aba and or the Mosquera Enso aba now William Saliba mbo prayer no yan feeling absence because of Mosquera Valencia Ghana mo fan e chile hono wabon neat into Darren Bent and better basis say now are very strategic with Arsenal recruitment omo enso eye Man United and omo Brentford ball and a pair 11:30 na game no boss nenra Man United team no omo ekodu London na enye isikra omo enam emontre so a omo come hotel eno na wo hwe our Kessben television so and Brian Mbwemo Asia ne former club yedin kanka say Mbwemo said Oshego a on celebrating am pogo no obehempo nie said the Brentford no omani asia abrenem obenya a very calm reception onya ne said ye other players come former grounds are supporters ebo muntutu no Brentford for saying Brian Mbwemo and omo ebe welcome no kama pa Ruben Amorim saying and ye hu Casemiro because oye suspended Lisandro Martinez pra Masraoui pra Amad Diallo ono so enye ye nti match no ono so timi emmo okoni chrome nemo bibia say United boboko no and 3 points no omo abetimi age ye ko Chelsea aso ya Cole Palmer enso okopra just after international break na obetimi asi akan adi ama Chelsea Thousand Adarabioyo ne dia no crowd a long-term injury and a Fofana and so suffer from concussion and also entim ensia kebisa Enzo Maresca say denti ana Cole Palmer na say ontimi en feature about require surgery and say there be here surgery mum also mo krokra no because or more priceless asset mo bi entie Enzo Maresca
decide to protect a little bit Cole in terms of don't get worst in his injury, so we decide to to rest him for the next 2-3 weeks, probably until the international break, just to see if with that rest he can be able to recover 100% and to be completely fit after the international break. I don't think it needs
manager Enzo Maresca Chelsea Boboko coach na moten nkano yentu also enko Ashraf Hakimi na ono a PSG player na dan for pa any Kylian Mbappe nemum oye ne best 11 no enim ho no ye hu se oba Mbappe din Ashraf Hakimi obo Ronaldo Brazilian no Luis Nazario Bonedin obo Cristiano din ana obo Messi din so omomiensa early attack on the team man ono enso aye be say adenti ana dan for pa ote ne drop no say just Mbappe we win Champions League ni bi ansana aduna banim ho ne mo nu say Luis Nazario de Lima Ronaldo free Brazil no Champions League onyi bi nanso ode no eka ne team no ho name we joker Ashraf Hakimi ono enso eye na Danny Webber a former Man United player also Benjamin Sesko na call for a dinner attempt so buy no ye hu hwe ne modern money form no ono de wa hu bibi just a matter of time goes no ebe flow pa wa hu say or such striking instinct no or ye out and out striker say or started sending goals no or say with consistency call for obia ebe ginadi enti said en call for eka say wasano ono ohun ni sa e den eni ma ebe ko ye pa edi amano Jose Mourinho say Champions League no obeba back to the Stamford Bridge with Benfica some match no homecoming emano because Chelsea any fear twice and we coach Chelsea omo club no enti obe fear dia wu hia say obe panike enti Benfica and Chelsea in the Champions League no a homecoming game for no Jose Mourinho because we need Premier League no 3 times with the Blues enti a fear and oba England there oba no nya there no enso ebe panike na Pep Guardiola so na air ball ka walk about so this week Man City host Burnley on club nti ka walk make a return to the former grounds no and Pep say one of the greatest players are Messi can at the England and Man City ka walk nti wonderful reception on mohwe ni son nsa enso ebeka Nico O'Reilly assign a 5-year contract at the Man City omo enso club no enti 1 BM and Man City ebe tie it down yet to take say a full folding akanon 18 months na the current contract no abani awie ye nemom Man City for I prepared to say omo ebeman long-term contract offer na also etimi abo edi amomo Real Madrid omo bepe Vitinha next year na you say 50 million pounds and Ahmad Beko for Vitinha on the Emma Paris Saint-Germain Mo Salah just 2 goals na wahye 250 Premier League goals the ama Liverpool oye underrated and Mo Salah despite the effort as ye bo mo ye ade na ne din no ene ne ball na wa ball no as entale ne din all from pa nanso wa ye ade nti o hye 2 goals or caught 250 goals na ye beto aso with leagues major leagues no na fe ya sorry so enrada oko Germany games outdoor 8 me eba so Bayern Munich mboboko no wamo eba modern pa edi nkunim ewo German Bundesliga na no Bayern Munich omo game omo edi nkunim no na mo hwe ewo Kessben television so enti Bayern Munich started a league season no omo ekita 100% record no club and etimi assure mo ewo the German Bundesliga nti enra gosa wom ehye ye no e flow woto and mo hwe ewo Kessben television so nti Bayern Munich omo edi nkuna chese okwa Bundesliga na omo ana eda first oho omo chi Werder Bremen ehye mo 4-0 nti ene games no enso ebetimi ato so Manchester boss no eye Heidenheim omo any Augsburg Mainz Dortmund St. Pauli any Bayer Leverkusen Wolfsburg and IB Leipzig, Mönchengladbach and Frankfurt, Freiburg and Hoffenheim and so ebe bo our honomo yen to also enko Spanish Premier League enra one game so etimi eba so ewo Spain na enra Girona and Espanyol omo ebo goalless draw and matches no ebe to also ewo Spanish Premier League no na games na ebos near Getafe and Levante Atletico and Real Madrid Mallorca ebe she Deportivo Alaves Villarreal and Bilbao so and ebe she ochina eye Barcelona omo enso ebe bo omo any Real Sociedad ebesia yento aso na yenko other leagues na Premier League no ene Brentford any Man United ebebo Chelsea any Brighton Crystal Palace any Liverpool Leeds Bournemouth Man City any Burnley Nottingham Forest any Sunderland Tottenham Wolverhampton Wanderers ochina kwasie Premier League no games are baso no saying and fixtures no etia Aston Villa any Fulham Newcastle any Arsenal for and so the better so nemom oko Serie A na Sassuolo Udinese Roma any Hellas Verona Pisa any Fiorentina Lecce Bologna AC Milan any Napoli so ebebo we games ochina baso Italian Serie A and games are baso Serie A no say and fixtures no eno enso esitie na yebenya Sassuolo wamo ebebo na Sassuolo ene Udinese Calcio enso anebesia enye fedi agrokra other matches no include Bobokwa ne din adekomu omo ne Cremonese Juve ene Atalanta Cagliari ebo Inter Milan oko French Ligue 1 Lorraine ebo Monaco Toulouse ene Nantes Paris Saint-Germain ene Auxerre omo enso ebesia wemu ene games eba so onkofo ekroso na onkono abo upon which eduno enkono yede nkofo kroso nsam no ebesia na afia dan ho abane mo meka tie for say ene ana KGL third and fourth place baso na finals no so etimi abaso finals no 3:30 Magdan AstroTurf no so Teshi Team Ashanti region ebebo womo ene Western region ene behia hwan ana ebeje sa trophy na fe third and fourth no 1 eno ye Greater Accra womo ene Central region ena ede ebeta so National Under 17 team no enra womo hye Niger 3-1 ye bewura ho na ye din komo kakra enso ede free beko na ye tie Dr. Amagashi apomodin sama ono enso ede eba nemum special happy birthday enkoma Nana Abbas owo Hramaduma Nana Abbas ene ni birthday obakwa bena bebrese our Germany saying Kessben so nana yama mo na yama otrinkwa age in grace Nana Abasa wo Hramaduma watara memuda credit in UK and also the wife birthday Hajia Emma watara say odododo age in grace nyakopon enu akoma so adema na odododo so we so special emano from watara memuda UK credit na celebrity ni dearest wife we so ni ejina na yakwaje Dr. Amagashi enkrato momi enko na health ya pomodin no yenko tie mu nsem Amagashi eni
na kwa mu kana Dr. Amagashi so odi djuma pa ha o Dr. Aje abasobodi bebre di firi framantam mu ade abepie asantema mu wo se ahaban kasa wote fa uyade bia bra Dr. Amagashi ho na onte ne te emfama ho empadi force se uyare na se wanfe wosi a obi enhu mobo yade ben na hetete wo yade ben na ni wudi asie bra Dr. Amagashi ho na onte yade no te emfama ho eye stroke diabetes hepatitis akwada ne kokobo apie anase oba moje etu no opa wo hepatitis B so oyade pa na kidney problem all better ne te ɛdeɛn na uhia anase ɛdeɛn yadeɛ na ɛtete wɔ a aka wahye ehia wangu tutumirika na bra Dr. Apostle Amagashi asoyɛ na yadeɛ bedwane koraa empanifo se yakɔte aduromra ɛno ane ahaban so yɛte no owuram Dr. Amagashi ɔmfa ahaban ne ɛnka wo kɛkɛ na emu no ɔbɔ mpa yɛ kyerɛ otwie da mpa Nyankopɔn totrobo su Kwame basa yi adom sɛ ɔmfa adom ɛne ayaresa emra na wɔde ahaban ne ka wa amunum hɔ ana ɔhɔ yɛ wodene Dr. Amagashi so nim sunsum mu niema ɔbɛtra se ahwehwɛ wachi baabi ayade ne firi a ɛbaaye na wɔde ahaban na ka ma wate apɔ wɔyɛ champion Dr. ni bia wɔde ahabanduro anase wɔde nubra ɛyɛ adwuma deɛ sɛ ɛbere ne so kɛse a Amagashi na wodwane bɛtwa no efiri tete ɔdoma ko abɔ adeɛ na yɛde adom akyɛdeɛ ɛma Dr. Amagashi a ɔde adi dwuma abesi ndɛ Amagashi wɔyɛ champion doctor kɛkɛ fa wo yadeɛ ɛbra na wuduru hɔ mpa a yadeɛ no 40% kura timi yira ansa kura no wɔ doctor sɛ wo enkrama mu a ɛnha ho makuma se kura ɛno ane sɛ ɔbɛkɔ Kaswa prison junction ana wɔ takura deɛ a Apawan Kejebri government hospital Kumasi so bra magazine macro police house ɛhɔ ana Dr. Amagashi asoyɛ wɔ tachima so ɔwɔ Hansa brigade ana bɔgɔ so power line ɛhɔ ana wobɛhu Dr. Amagashi je number yɛ da frɛ Dr. Sesia ɛwɔ 0547 044 307 ana 0544 580 936 ana 020 24 08 206 Freddy Sesia na yade anku Dr. Oye kikim Dr. Oye bruta
every tintre de besi ne twedi ampon boss ro bo asase wa mo bibia biem ebo mu niema no bibi fufuro bia meka ho biem eno amu na suahunu nimde e kire de ye de enye ene de ye ena okutwa so mbeka kire tiedi ni ye pa ne fatu tiri eye Dr. Apostle Amagashi mi do Nyankopon awie yebrem wode hahamane nubna esa yade me secret ni sorry me catch you and say pick number na go screen as keke na de frɛ no na tutu anam akɔ ho enni nansa me na me catch you wa yarsan eto betwa
ede me ma meeting bebre ko hospital bebre ye ko ba bia me ma me na me ni nua baba ko ye kura ni musi ye ko hospital bia kura ni musa wontimi nante nya hwe obi di adanse ye fa Dr. Amagashi ana o kire mazi maku ene bai tiade ma me bai kura no saa na Dr. Amagashi hwe no first adura wode ma ya ye ko ye within 3 days a wo sha se no mu adu na fe de ma me na wotimi kura dua e de nante ni empega ni biem intimi ka sei sabre de ma me no MC na ye ni age ahotaba inti di adanse se Dr. Amagashi obi biara bibi ha wo ni padriam bia de wo gide so ba Dr. Amagashi aso ya bibia be kam
an sa mi magani ko na taka cikin wani magani ce wani ya gwada min wani doctor daga micro wenzo inda nazo doctor ya ce je yi lab na je na yi lab nazo ya bani magani so uku kenan so uku na gani wallahi na ji lafiya na lau doctor ya ce min kaman aje Alima ciwon nan ya bari ciwon ya bari kura yasa dan wana musulmi saboda Allah ba kariya bane agona hodu ko kata madu agona mi dogbene mi agbododo ye mi la dodo na mi fie acho Dr. Amagashi wo doda fe ye mi ko egbe mi la gbe do na mi didi be mi ana hodu ko no anya be fifie Dr. Amagashi watikie aboto kata ko dem nyamo la kata atikama ko zamilema na nya se Dr. Amagashi onkokwa na ko be fibroid lo tubu diabetes lo sisi adolele gede nko gangan yo lo dosi e o lo sisi yata mi jibe mi ana mi anya be mi okata mi ho Dr. Amagashi watike ko dem ne mi ano zaza ajebe ye pe ko nya nweto ye pe ko bodu ko kata mi ho dem yata na nya nya bavi yo nya nya bavi kwa Dr. Amagashi watike ye nya nweto kami ko dem ta mi jibe mi ana mi anya be Dr. Amagashi watike ye nya nweto apena mi
wa o hwa ba me de bae ino bulu keke na ya ai ya sese we wa papa ntinu nyina na de kwa na wa ye
o pele nya botre ye tie se we a critical issue ya mapa me ko papa me di ko operation e ti na unu ba na gine ho awa me ko papa no operation du ma ba so me nyen sanka ho no beto ma be fama de why
anyway let's go me ko be funda ka no ton fen so pra ne wo ye die o so miensa na ke fe ka no ano no
ya botre ma me
jeru kra ka kire me some fan ko Amagashi wo macro police house wo kasi kan wa to no ye de wa ye
o pele ba to
aba sene kimi ko Amagashi wo ni ko Amagashi wo pele
ye ni ko ye no to
ana pressure na wo so wa
sa force ana ho ya ye nyani ni anu de bi ya ni so fa Amagashi I'm such a bro. Wasama. Nurse.
So to me, some yale, I don't come a menko.
About what seller? I will train to young Commemo. What me
about what seller? And then about what seller. Yakaya, said Dr. Magashi. But you be papa and say a Baha and Dread Yakwa Yad, number one. My Babet's now saying, I want to swim. My say, dear, me didn't make come to me, Papa Yan won't be anybody be ashamed. You might have you more sure.
Anya, Ken, I want to make a stammer.
See, I don't know what that's
oh my gosh, a good hospital. A problem training, so I told you, one. When you say, I say, and me say, that ye be each other. So we are doctor, not Sabi. We are food, won't mean, would your young one, Amagashi, with your friend Yasumesi, with your Yadu, the Abenemeso. One, Dr. Babu, actually, Yalifu number. Nam some your doctor, we are not friendly. Manka Magashi, what comes as a bro, a camiso. Let me say, baby, you as I am. Let me name some of Flaheim and the Saya, because how walk any new black will be breed. Now, so one more power would get, Befia. So what did it take? Messin, baby, I had on, and that's a tutua. Yeah, how would piano? Messi, what Dr. Magashi, and Faya Dium.
Dr. Apostle Amagashi, we opinion.
Yawa Baba Amagashi Heba and Spiritual Clinic. Inuya, ye me pesa me mawoti ase ne se. Yadia e boni pamani paye mobo. Onyankopon aka wansema to Bible mu de dada. Saa na wode eduyefo nso aye den aba. Season bi ni pe Onyankopon peja no. Unim dwumedi edi wo Dr. Amagashi Heba and Spiritual Clinic. Ye me pesa me mawoti ase ne se. Se wo kan Jeremiah chapter 16 the verse number 4. Was in Crophobia or Wuyadia Bomo or Wuyade de Badia, a be a pressure. Wouldn't Nipa do a pressure kuma financial up to now? Wouldn't Nipa do a diabetes kuma up to now? Wouldn't Nipa do a HIV kuma up to now? Wouldn't Nipa do a hepatitis B kuma up to now? Saya de way na yadia a year or Wuyade. And Nuna Dr. Amagashi and Popo the Alena will do their mammy. So Opa Dr. Amagashi Heba Clinica. Jadia Bira air Taiwo. Jade yesunsum yade jade nkofo ko meeting no matter what you say and no me break you down. What about Dr. Amagashi what in 2 time ye won nkofo bro no ma o mu say HIV na duro go opani se unni edura enkasa ntie nyankopon abode eduro na ye ka no eduro na bedi bi ho ye nyina ye nim say Deuteronomy 23 the verse 1 say o say sebi nipa ne be man nyagman ko ef enti se o be mesha Baba Dr. Amagashi wo ye be ma obema ne pie ekakraka e de amam sana nipa sebi etwere so obi a hepatitis B dan mojam obi na ninkoso ehu ade obi a yade bi tata no opani omo pa wo kwa de bebrebe jade e na gu nipa ni mase jade e na asesan krofo bebrema o madan hiafo enu nti na Dr. Amagashi me to nsafro se wa yale sa anu aduru ababeli.
Sa uwo enkramamu a enha ho makuma sekra eno ane so beko Kaswa Prison Junction ana watakra dia apawan Kejebri Government Hospital Kumasi so bra magazine macro police house eho ana Dr. Amagashi asoyewo techima so owo Hansa Brigade ana bogoso power line eho ana obehu Dr. Amagashi je number ye da frɛ Dr. Sesia ewo 0547 044 307 ana 0544 580 936 ana 020 24 08 206. Ready says ya na yade enku. Doctor, oye kikim. Doctor, oye bruta.
Abrayen abono nka ponsima aduanan enan pepepe bujafo nyina no atrase ida gudi mu nsemi bremu ye mamu nyina kwa babio me moche about program yi so 05515999933 05515999933 mumfa mo messages no emra na enkinkan emfa emamo and the came wa sanso na Sir Franco Naro doctor and so atrasi Awal Mohammed and so atrasi mo me ni nkomo agudie mu nsema ma no ni fie kopum se mra no beso na ebepege mu Andy
you know
bibia eboko
bibia come
all right I'm the weekend need the matches now
as usual
matches now and ebehwem kran because the no na ebeko yebehwe Europe matches na ebeko so titu EPL La Liga no mu sanso na Serie A no enso emu na fe bia other places ba kwa na me no bi Ligue 1 na fe Bundesliga no enso emu na fe yaba Africa yabehwe de be koso wo Africa ha weekend CAF Confederations Cup matches CAF Champions League games and sana yaba efie abehwe de enso ebe koso ewo efie GPL enra Heart of Oak it's a 1-0. Wow. And that's some good talk. Yami had to nani china matches the baso and local stories kakra. If you drive up my name in day, Nafi Ashim Kran Krakum Zedumino ever Newcastle and the Arsenal at the bedtime so din weekend ewo EPL no and so emu yebeko Serie A Atalanta omo any Juventus and so a big game. Sanso na AC Milan omo ni Napoli game no ye game kese ba kwa ni nyina no yebetwe ho enkombo mpamcho Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid game no and so yebehwe na yaka ho nsem plus other games. Chief,
you know
that is saying
bibia come
I didn't go pass. Think I'm say Juma no does to tell me.
Yes. You know, now to the big games, Beba so a weekend. Now the big question I will be able to say 11:30. Yeah, Manchester United the ball first game. The investors name Busa say omuni omum free, and also omum form count because the moment Manchester United the best say will be Biano. Said you not just for the day no day now say, and it is early kickoff 11:30 a.m. and I no pay. And a Manchester United a room or the J-Tech Community Stadium or Brentford and omo the airborne. So if you bobo kwa your friend Brentford you know. Now this season any man koye after losing Brian Bomo and then a boy sano any man koye emfama omo. It is so show omo games no ma bona. The results omunya ayo omani G pa ya bro share Aston Villa by a goal to nil and the 2-2 drawn game omunya Fabio Carvalho last minute goal oti Edema Brentford against Chelsea sa 4 points no musiki yo any games oma ba omani aje so clear so show omo position ewo the EPL table ne so omo two guys up front now omo free mo and you are talking about two players offer more than 35 goals a season. Edema Brentford no more lose those two players no within their front line. And then that telling in fact our team so who had the performance alongside losing their main coach Thomas Frank to Tottenham Hotspur and effect so. But again, two big games against Aston Villa and then team your friend Chelsea no man team lose. So for Manchester United and so on, you know they've been on and off. And Nansen Amore Pamono pressure na bafem. Na wo so hwe omo game ya. Omo benye omo squad na omo person omo the book game especially the attack. Casemiro na be free. But this is a game Ruben Amorim betting to try something different especially in midfield. Give Kobe Manu the chance to play behind Bruno Fernandes in midfield. Now make sure say you unleash the attack of Mbeumo. Matthias Cunha will be back. And then Benjamin Sesko is expected say obetimi aye bibi because I will show omo team na omo Abranti friend Ago Thiago and then Kevin Skate. Those are the two guys omo up front for Brentford. Defensive line no said you Carl Walker Peters offer obi to say eating Pinnock and you are talking about Nathan Collins. Now Abenya Damsgaard, the likes of Henderson in midfield, Yarmolenko in midfield, those are the guys. And he had the quality of United any the recent performance, now had the performance of Brentford. A very tough the Manchester United, but said you, I tip United say, Omubetimi are winning a slim one at the J-Tech Community Stadium. Ofriwa, The next game it was so Chelsea versus Brighton. So Joe Brighton so season in ko ye mfama omo. But ade ba ko so omo ya ade de say omo two big games omo bono. Sa two big games ni na omo ntimi alusu. Enti hwe omo against Manchester City. Hwe omo against Tottenham Hotspur. But omo ne Tottenham there no omo taking 2 goals lead before Tottenham Hotspur ever back. Abeti amana ba be 2-2. Enti 2 big games for Brighton this season omo so ntimi alusu bi. Chelsea so ye on and off. But the last time at Stamford Bridge, Anko and Farmer Brighton for no, on team no special. It is the same old guys giving the opportunity to young talent. No team more into Joel Veltman. So I show team no more Van Heck, and then the last of Louis Dunk, midfield Carlos Baleba is there. They have the last of Yasin, Yakube Menta on the right. No manya Obitse Jogani, Rugi up front. With Metoma on the left. Omu team ni team agenoa ehu bebrebe and any team omu defend they open up and they play a typically attacking football. Nti so ono omu bona so wo the individual talent obobe team ya punish omu defense na you are good to go. Pressure sha say eba Enzo Maresca so na enu aye beka won ha say enkomo be a free Spain eba ne say some of the Chelsea players enye happy with him especially for player be a mobile be obi anim say obono and ba happy and Kopama one player why express it to people around him anti-ama pressure about a coach again share the last games at Chelsea ebo and yemam ko ye from at Chelsea until omo expect say this game at Stamford Bridge omo game after this game against Benfica until also omo their confidence in the back no omo timi ebo ma bibia timi ekoye e de ema omo and as I said you know, this is against Brighton. It also lose Robert Sanchez here, but Jorgensen and you're bad, and you are not playing against a more difficult side. Jorgensen more bad on who Apple. They only need to make sure say Jorginho and then Karim Mitoma and then Yakubu Menta are the guys. Actually, Chelsea defense and too shaky. Sergio, Trevor Chalobah, Toyson, Rich James, and then Cucurella. Now say defense ni shaky. And then Mark Casedo in the last 2 games, intimate more said you'll be expected Obebono. Into Debiabo was it. A moment strike cannot drop up and become it for the room because attacking intimate pushy teacher you'll be expected to say Obetibi a pushing. Until way a game as I do. At Stamford Bridge, I feel it's a Chelsea with the upper hand, and I'm going in for a slim win for Chelsea in that particular game. So we are now we call Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Now we have Crystal Palace in Liverpool.
Chelsea Brighton near 2 p.m.
Yes, 2. Yes.
Immediately after.
Mind you, Martin.
Game, yeah.
Yes. Crystal Palace against Liverpool. 2 teams as a joe omu lusu game in the Premier League. And omu timi ashia. Now Oliver Glasner ni unbeaten run was stretching more check. And it's all you what you saw better than no ball. Liverpool then nya de ba ko bi anya bi this season. Born en ko ye kura yam pon de 2-1 na wonya. And Uber so betimi abrea team betimi a stretching na but get different profile different players up front obia one style on to team the boat Liverpool team up front and motivation goals and they are meeting a Crystal Palace very stubborn now I can't have Oliver Glasner 3 back in a year Juma for them and we're talking about Mazim Lacrosse Maguehi and then about Ayer Creek Richard, Noah Katarik, Michel, Daniel Munez as wing backs, Hughes, Jefferson Lima because what in a pra and Sergio Kamada and then Jeremy Pino. Abba in place of Abranti Fed Ebereche Eze Aokono, Omaba in place of him, and then Omasa Abba Sa and because of injuries and Amateta lead line. So those are the 2 guys Omaba Nimuha. Omuye different from the previous guys no move behind Mateta no. Liverpool any problem when it comes to defense. But be no muye any problem no they are left back because of Milo Kakes games no bana or bread. But at least Oma try so move introduce Andy Robertson up at their bem. And so why Crystal Palace team now omo game ni na mfimfini no omo defense na baby omo making sure say untimi fa ball entra. And so ko ja omo 1-on-1 that is where Mateta beat me upon the show because ono there or ahode obetim dey Rakonate and Evoje Van Dijk nti eye gamer and also be a test one for onslaught and as I always say omo bebre pa omwe no omu ekitike bi omu osala bi omu okodigapo bi omu nyina ntimi a omu de Federico Chiesa beba na ono nso aba be make amends for team a your friend eye Liverpool nti Crystal Palace be mo a tough one but Sejo, as I always say I foresee Liverpool say yenwie no na once again Oma san afa ho asan secure the 3 maximum points no ama bibia timi akoye. Sorry this one it will be Isaac who will be leading the line and who unya chan twa Liverpool last game no eduwa bi na Isaac abre na who from the faces all because of one very good preseason but at least when enough time I'll be joining team no and I'm expecting Liverpool says you almost be team go away with a slim one. Arsenal versus Newcastle United. Arsenal Rome was in James and Tankoye. The moment on be run be on be team acquired on baby but we say we no na ba could be at Martinum in Koyin famum. Newcastle United after Mason Alexander Isaac almost so Brett Sedu. Apart from almost share a Wolves. So he game Omo boy and the EFL Omo boy winning the last game Omo boy against Bournemouth still answer Koyi and farm make in terms of attack. Omo rested Bruno Guimaraes for this particular Arsenal game. Inti omu players na there Luis Hall, Livramento, Danny Ben, Fabien Scher, Oka midfield of Sandro Tonelli, Joletin Epra, Bruno G is available, attack of Harvey Barnes, Sao Pesoko by Murphy, Okobo, Anthony Gordon. All those guys are available. But when the ball no better at them, Edia Mom na wash go no dia mom. And only idea Eddie how every so betting me under this season. Eddie ama eye the guys on the field of play now results na timi akoye and Arsenal Sejo almost no problem so share eye in terms of play and how they set up almost no problem their defense eye very solid, their midfield intact and attacking play Trossard de ba obebo Eze eba obebo Saka eba obebo se Joker se ba obebo into Arsenal team ni team Sejo almost so are prepared very well and they are playing so well and number echo ye at the Emamo. They ever had Newcastle United the attack and a coin first what me nyago. And in the absence of Isaac, what a muddy buy no, dear why you know he looks more of a Peter Croy type of a striker. Area doers no obey there, but a firm no obey bread. Still, Arsenal Brails in James there, but you I think say this is a tricky one, but I foresee Arsenal say at least me more double chance whether win or draw and Arsenal ebetimi anya at the St James Park will game na ebetimi abaso eho no me firi am ekwa kopiem Spain na Spain the big game eba so the Ride Air Metropolitano Stadium Real Madrid versus team my friend Atletico Madrid coach your friend Javi Alonso kakra sejo or the unbeaten de kwa na eko ono so wonim se nkoyi yenwie no ono so de kɔ nti waye adwuma esaneemum e de ama Madrid a enema ekoyi e de ma no Diego Simeone doesn't look convincing na de bia de eche bia na nipa bebre ebusa why team a ye frɛ no Atletico Madrid eja no na de open no oye de matim no because upon all these players otodem omo ye be wie na results no enye de obi apɛ but still omo be koso asan atama no na odi aba be ye adwuma said yese no. Now, a quiet burn or before stop Madrid. Already, Javi Alonso are rotating within a short time. I'm a guys no be any confidence anytime or the be through Bibiano. Or be a team the opportunity to come out and play. And it's a watcher. Trent Epra, Dani Cavaya will be available. Now, Alvaro Carreras, the last game about 3 back, and he plays so well. Also be available. Jan Huysen is back into Ole Militao Bepe. In midfield, Jude Abba. But say no tie press and news a free Spain ba. Jude better Atlanta in this particular game. Into Beka akoye Ada Gule, Ebeba Beye Tuomeni and then Federico Santiago Valverde with Franco Mastantuano on the right, Vini on the left, Kylian Mbappe up front. Sane Ebeye. So she ATM Monswa. Jano Black is always available. Marcos Llorente ewo Omo de Hanko Ebeba and then Clement Lenglet Nomad central defensive pair. Midfield Pablo Barros ewo Koke Conor Gallagher Giovanni Simeone enso and then up front and all hesa obebo Alexander Soloff behind Julian Alvarez because Kessben the medical bekan ha say omona ne kan said this season next season matches no da bia na obenya bia bo da bia na obe starting to no dey already almost sorting out na otiase enti 4-4-2 diamond is the way to go for Diego Simeone. Now Madrid ebenya a test, especially Julian Alvarez. Now the last season you only Madrid this year ekona no Madrid efaso into almost central defense no almost omunya test e pass against Real Sociedad almost pass against Real Mallorca, but this is another test and Jose Luis Morales and Timmy Omo in the first half against Levante, but this is another test, especially if Diego Simeone decide to go in so or starting those two guys now Madrid difference they benya test the midfield there. I don't think in the absence of Rodrigo de Paul team my friend Madrid benya problem biasa into Goulet, Jude, Goulet, Vavadi and then Chouameni. You better how they will fare against that diamond shape and the experience cookie. But one player is key. Kylian Mbappe match be obebo biasa do. Atene so auto and say auto. It is all person stop Madrid team now. Vini has also started scoring and the last game he was the man of the match. On him Marcus Llorente about several times. Odimi how I Llorente see ebony ball. Into team your friend ATM if they really want to win this particular game or benya points at said the end omu decide say ombeba be train on stadium more say the bear omu fans no ebenya gidi omu ahead of that particular game no play Vini out play Kylian Mbappe out and you are good to go into Clement Lenglet and no mad mu to play those attackers out and Geno Black said you anytime he will be busy etina e wo game na and that game na beba so 2:15 no Geno Black will be very very busy a game look more of a draw and there be American Sembako ATM yetima no matter their performance omusia Madrid o ma ho de ne wo soro unhu ba bi o mbekwa ko yo mbo na ba na omo so match Madrid e wo ba bia nti a game as a it looks more of a draw but me got double chance Real Madrid at the right Metropolitan Stadium. Say Madrid and winning or mobility and draw in this particular game. Barcelona against
Atletico Madrid 6 games 9 points.
Coach, no pressure being in so.
Half of Madrid points are in 6 games.
Yes. Nipa no coach no pressure being in so. So Orene se olusu bibiensi. Until the be catch say unya coach na so wene Mikel Arteta, Enzo Maresca, Ruben Amorim, hwe omo wene omo lusu bibiensi. Nti yesa general pressure ni omo so. But the pressure was not the team near demanding. Not that your own results are your attitude, your approach to games. The way you tweak your tactics, your change of plan on the field of play is different. But Diego Simeone, after all these years, he played 2 times UEFA Champions League final. He won twice Europa final, waji Super Cup amomo, waji La Liga titles amomo. It is a joke. Omo beden oma pamono. The be omo to players mano. Sporting director ba nyina akọ enso no de oda so ete wonti Enrique Cerezo, the president of the club, is very okay with Diego Simeone. Inti no yesa. And esa say do the players e kura na de bia all breno. Tima was Soloff, over Julian Alvarez, over Griezmann. So do still I she had the likes of Celta Vigo, Levante, Real Vallecano, over who know operating. Pressure biana so but as I always say, Oma ho den de omo kora edishia Madrid. Omo chia Barcelona any match for Barcelona.
So everywhere.
What's it?
It's so everywhere. Top teams in this year, teams in Ketwana. Omo target. The train number year there just be bias teams no mu.
Yes.
It is our Ghana. So go share ko ko Hearts of Africa.
What do I want to do?
How the bar other matches no. Who's all double?
They know anything na net sa.
They know it is a. Who be share ko be share Hearts of Africa. Who normal na na.
Team no. No. Sa team na am kan first no say do.
This is here.
Men na class we hear my net say. You know gap no nye huge.
Ah, dey na okasa.
So mo bo ahun. Top clubs no more dey born e ofem. Individually players no mo to mo dey ba no. And as I said you, Brekum Chelsea ton how many players na makoto. Inti e chire
no and the same chire. But press na o ye ko boko to ka o bodo. Any ahoden a o boko to ka o bodo. Players na nkasa o mbo other teams no mo nim say sa na tie.
You know o kan o gina park so ayi hu na ball say dey be o mbo mi bi. Preparation be na o mo dey. First na net say you know preparation be na o mo dey.
And I would disagree with you. teams we ball kotoko ne hasa. You see players na nkasa kura no mo bono. Motivation omo de ball game no. Ya na was saying on other games. Sometimes e be a obeko akohwe Basake Holy Stars ne hasa hook. Ombe team we na eko relegation. But obeko akohwe Basake ni be a dreams. Na ball no mo bono. Intim Pempi
bless na kura be catch.
Yes. The footballers
first no.
Andy.
First.
You know, first na.
Okay, well.
Any net you.
Make your point.
Oh, there be say obi actually.
Okay.
I'm thinking say even the intrinsic motivation like player BRGD say platform are big no. A honum no prepare wall. Some of them even time order ni training ni be obe happen in anticipation say that game no and ni be brave we actually enti say otumi ekokonkoden honum. It's for me, I agree with Sir Jose. When they are playing Kotoko, when they are playing Haas, it doesn't matter their form. Because it doesn't matter the form of Kotoko and Haas. In recent times, their game will be on TV. Enti boys nankasa team be on crampa club officials
yeah.
Say if they get good results in that game, it be a way. So our approach to those big games in a day, different from normal league.
No, I have attendance,
yeah.
No crowd performance, no conform crowd walk. I have attendance.
At the end of the
matches
day,
involving
biggest attendance will be that home game against Kotoko, or maybe the next against
Hatofuk. Performance no conform say, Sanaman de
you know, first no. Now your boost season in Ria. Players or more de boss sweat in that baby a supporters granny. Or man never book on us. And no how say has to justify your inclusion. Kotoko justify your inclusion. Into motivation away. First no, so
you don't in a woman. You can say him. But players in Ankasa Mugbo for other clubs. So a woman trim almost Kotoko had to fuga. A different different
in terms of even recruitment. And Kotoko signings somewhere in this season, about 15 or so, justify for money, I say. Oko Bichim no, Oko find irregular in sets.
Yeah.
Oko Bekum Chelsea no. Omo regular boys. He be Joe and ose omo captain. And Oko form Zakaria Hussein. Ofa Adabomu. Almost all the signings in their clubs, they were key players.
No form saying for top guys. No.
You can't. Same cannot be said for House of Folk. What's a quarter one waka? Quarter one aka. What's the one Dimika has there? Said you, born a year, what do you miss? Go and watch the other games. Miss motivation
has for top guys.
You know, that is the way you get your players on my
second. And what Dini and
you have time and watch the other games as well. Oh, they say with the you have time and watch the other games as well.
It was a place.
You know, I'm born is a place. Me no money now. Me home born.
You only has the corner.
No difference, no. And what?
I heard some that before that those games.
Say Say you know, your players. You are talking as if our players are professionals. Your players. As a
no professionals.
You know, because they know the task ahead. Last week, remember me the Chile Mickey. Franco just after Kotoko game. I think it was a day before or after the Kotoko game. Kotoko player at TikTok or your life. I showed it to Mickey. The players not there.
Current player.
Yes, it is still on my phone. Or Kotoko team no just after the Quara game. No or yet TikTok live. Me a screen screen recording the Chile Mickey the next day. It's still on my phone. Say you players no money professionals. It is our first no. Those people they know the task ahead. It never here to get to that level. And you're recent guys. Now to
you be unfair to the Ghana Premier League players if you say they are not professionals. Professional day. Some good number of them are more very good professional attitude.
Not the same way. Say Canadian and can also no. Lazy boys.
Those times it's still near lazy guys. No more. No match be a weekend. Tuesday no boy featuring matches. Enti yen to me come in Musa. Some of them show unprofessional attitudes. But say GPL players now are professional there.
Maybe most of them are now. You think most of them?
Most.
I'm only serious. On the omo carry any diago.
Play the omo carry diago. But they're good.
Na me a choma de no di diago.
Utie and some akotoko for be kan fa Henry Ansu ho it's difficult to say that he's not a professional. Utie and some akotoko for be kan fa Henry Ansu ho. Just any big bias.
Dan di can say most of them. When
he says most,
as the because obia.
Oh, who's one professional?
Professional.
What's his place? No professional.
Okay. If you want professional. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Matthias.
Neo Haifa.
Yeah, Atletico
Madrid. Okay. Now it's General Medici. A game double chance Real Madrid at the right air Metropolitano. Barcelona against Sociedad and so bread or the Spanish La Liga this season. And even 10 against 11 against Madrid still and Kuya and Famo. Barcelona and so almost struggle games no more winning, but almost so struggle. It happened against Levante, it happens against Real Vallecano. Lamine Yamal will be back. Rashford are really a picky kakra in the last 4 games. Rafinha Beko sidelines and Juan Garcia one person was saved Barcelona this season, but unfortunately, also be absent. But Sergio Cesny is there, and Obia, the number of matches Cesny better last season, and the performance will put up for a team, a friend, a Barcelona. Into Sergio, I take Barcelona so almost ever winning that particular game against a Real Sociedad. Juventus will bought against Atlanta. Now Obia made I got to the chance. Set 10 points no betting this time because the team no chance at all. And who only a chance if you Juve at the FIFA Club World Cup and not confidence and it fame. But again, the likes of Pierre Kalilu, Brema Babeshe Chirihono, you talk about the likes of Savona, Boston McNay, Lucateri, Okake from Trap, their main man in midfield, Constanzao, Kena Yell, this Dusan Vlahovic. These guys are really playing very, very well. The last 7 games, Atlanta about the JR and normal to be. But Sergio Atlanta team no, avant Jorick team no so who diaba fem kakra in the absence of GM Piero, Gasparini, and the issue of Lukmana. Omantimi anhwe addressing you know, Oma who diaba fem kakra. But they still have some good guys, the likes of Zappa Costa mo edaso, Mario Pasalic edaso, Charles de Cartare mo edaso ho. But Juve are playing very well, and I hope say this time Juve beat me a break record no. The last 7 meetings Timmy ensure this time Juve be breaking record. And let's not forget the last time a Juve saw ball big game no, they played against Inter Milan and Juve won at home. And Juve won in the Derby Italiano. This is another big game that I'm expecting them say so ebetimi agwene that particular game no. AC Milan lose on first game, but after the first game Mazi Allegri nyane right and I said you all you win obia the Italian Serie A. He will be playing against a coach a friend Antonio Conte team and obia him so monso and I remember can one say ya na careful teams na omutimi J titles last season no omo abesaje and Napoli is one after missing Romelu Lukaku still enya effect omo team no omo building. This time, be say the likes of Boca as a centre back, but Juan Jesus be Babichem do Lorenzo in a red card against Man City, he will be available. Offer the likes of Spinazzola, Enzo Beba, Ladislav Lobotka, Andriy Zambo Agiza, and then KDB, Norman Napolitano. McTominay is playing a different role on the left side, the Mezzala role, and on Obo on the left with Rasmus Højlund leading the attack against AC Milan Tima. Almost when a new blend of midfield. Luka Modric, Adnan Rabiot, and then a Fofana in midfield. As against Rafael, you will be back. Christian Pulisic, Santiago Jimenez, and Omo Christopher Nkunku affronter. Almost what the real guys affronter. Seju, and also a game in the game ketwa. But Conte take a lead. You know, I nothing. So betting any advantage over him. And the Milan team no, Omani money ye, and 15 okay. By defense no and so each were acquaint them into a game as you know it looks more of a draw and may call 1-1 Napoli 1 AC Milan 1 in that particular game.
Okay, kakra ye pick kakra na fi ye call ye nim Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 For me, kind messages, mama, THB, them say, share a camera for the person, or mama, Obi, who said THB, the same. Oh, who did THB for years? How? On Bibia THB, the Hope brand, and your jerseys near the young one of Moton. Massa, they all shed the through, they all shed the form, and chair show, and your easy cry.
I'm afraid a lifestyle.
Oh, okay. Inti kami sorry no ahu the same suru no an sanse me from one. Kamu THB.
You love it.
Yeah, THB on mini business. No wonder they are getting commercial Santi Kotoko na fi Karela. Other teams also end up kuye papa. Na kapen no one video. Kapen one video who say THB. Say THB this types no does so papa. And now on the red no. So the whole brand and easy grab. THB, wow.
It's almost for ambassador extraordinary.
It's almost family, it's almost ambassador Parkers, lifestyle. But to Kumasi store, Munya intentem. Na the types in me now. Mufa emegum ema manfo enso enche. Ohin ba yebo ado hu do onye mokra, hu do onye tie before enye easy. All right. Oyibo watching the way from Yebehi and Abba, and they shouldn't dispute what Sergio is saying. Smaller teams playing Kumasi, Santikotoro, and Hearts of Oak are entirely different from smaller clubs playing smaller clubs. This is an undeniable fact. Oyibo watching anyway, every Yebehi and Abreye. Andy, who name every Elmina Junction anyway, Abba. What Andy is saying is true. It only applies to years back. The smaller teams nowadays don't have any extra motivation when playing against our top teams here. The smaller teams are speedily catching up. Until now, the Andy, Elmina, and so the Abraham and Elmina Junction. And then the smaller teams, Doc, I was just say, Oma catching up. Omani Kotokone has not been a pay. Omu fans, Uncle for neighbor. Unlike those days, I never got hearts. I was so far homo. Until unya special preparation be another kusia got heart of food. The Andy Canada.
That's what.
Elimina.
Those times, sending now more 5 games in this series.
Yeah.
That's what. But it's still, or they compare or more preparation towards other games. And drew the omoye when they are playing Kotoko or Haas.
Okay.
And smaller teams now, yeah, kind of in general. Ukoshe. Players now be so mumbeka. Omu tukwanya hotel omukoda. Now the tutu house tukwanya baby okoda. Kotoko tukwanya baby okoda. The kind of bus, the kind of treatment a Kotoko. Any house the momu players. Salaries Kotoko ne house etuya. Baby omu players da. All those things still Kotoko and house are ahead of them. And a good number of them. Omu Yamfan sefa ebia Eriansu ana Zakaria Fuseni. Omfan toto ni colleagues na no mu wo ono mu wo brekum no se Chelsea no so mu ko back omu nkrofo no enya baby omu wo ya na nko mu mpa na you get me enti yes abafom as compared to previous days but still preparation omu beye towards the Kotoko game towards our game I was so seeing preparation obeye se okwa any of the other relatively smaller clubs now we can contest this.
So please, I think our referees here have started too early. Yesterday, 11 Wonders had a clean penalty, but the referee ignored even the pre-event to Hearts of Oak's goal. It was a clear goal kick, but this same referee said no. So what are we doing to ourselves here? After all this, they will tell people to patronize our local football. How? Nana ya anyway every dance man and abreye more footage is all how to folk ni okay your bad local games now
any
okay
any well say clear TV
I see okay your bad local stories now your church ya bring grand the afa and also all right enti mame call Dr. Franco Naro na me read on so about no dey brain do all of them. It's all of them. Call a spade a spade. Our management, players, the GFA, and training facilities and pitches are all unprofessional standards. Andy is right. It's not only character alone that makes a player a professional Boniface anyway free a lubo and a brain and anopay doc
so before I massacre Grand Porter Western
in the Sunday Boba.
No more train match day no besake.
Never Boba. What you say? Oh yeah, or dinner touch like oh you clueless. Just say.
Hey, said you man say on fire coach is wow. Hey,
former Chelsea coach now anything.
Let's say on fire coach is wow. And clueless lady and the Ballon.
On your former Chelsea coach. Club legend now anything.
Oh, that be oil legend. Remember there.
But Gabota club legend. Usana wo ni abra so wi abra.
What are the club legends?
Well, one of the fortunate guys to coach at that level.
O tina o touchline kro o shame kran. Who coaches me or touchline what him say yes. Yes. Grand Porter.
Me so some catch on van the line up on them. No move him na do dey coach e do no mo ye. No so van man no mu dey apam.
Coaches me o mu bu abamu keke. Young boy.
You know 2023 and the captain of the Three Lions, Harry Kane, he moved from Tottenham Hotspur to Bayern Munich. After some 2 seasons and few games into the 3rd season, or smashing almost every record in the Bundesliga. Enra share 2 goals against Werder Bremen. Now those 2 goals no share no are taking the goals tally in for Bayern Munich to 100 goals. 100 goals. Now Ababaye record not only in Germany but in the entire top 5 leagues in Europe. Talk about the French league, the Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, the English Premier League, and the German Bundesliga. As far as the 21st century is concerned, he is the only player who did the fewer number of games as 100 goals. 104 games, 100 goals. Obekaya, Cristiano Ronaldo record na so in 2011 or the 105 games, 100 goals. Last season, Erling Haaland tried and could be breaking, but he only succeeded in equaling that record. And also taking 105 games to score 100 goals. But Harry Kane's 2 goals yesterday, managed the only 104 games and amount 100 goals. And I think it's a super achievement for Harry Kane. And in the Bundesliga, he is on record to have scored 70 goals with the least games ever. 67 games and or they share 70 goals in the Bundesliga. And of course, he also took only 54 games to score 50 goals in the Bundesliga. All these are record. Looking at the kind of strikers more crazy the German Bundesliga, and Harry Kane is smashing all those records, and I think he deserves a lot of commendation. Me free Harry Kane there now. Liverpool for Chelsea no money opening free Konate so. Enya dey say Brantie no next season obesan mo man na say obeto aso. The omuni no way bia no Chelsea mo if they like January Semagwe no mo pen so mo pen replacement. The Madrid for started here. Any the Brantie any no dey DP say Trent Alexander-Arnold and Amono Eswano nam. Now most of these boys, when Real Madrid come calling, when Barcelona come calling, sometimes it's very difficult for them to say no. And I say difficult to convince them, especially a French boy. And then Madrid a very safe haven for the French guys. And I think it looks so clear. Sekonate or any time now so na wakusia kan the ama Real Madrid. Now fi Liverpool for a some pay replacement on them. But I share 1 or 2 games now fi okay. Man United they call West London. Money Brentford and they call born in there. Now United they share ni mu say Obenya the first consecutive wins. So we win back we need the tosumino. Now no United Chelsea share 2-1. They started season Manchester United and winning 2 games and 2 so they are looking forward to winning 2 games in succession, and Brentford and the opponent. Obiasunim since Brentford about Premier League, who can team or Timmy Shima United play Brentford. Shadow 4-4 last season the 4-3, and then there was another 4-0, and it's so difficult for United to beat Brentford. But interestingly, some of the key actors Omoma Niamaya thick, Edema de Beast, they are no more there. Thomas Frank, the coach, is not there. Ubian himself, Brian Buemo, every Brentford, Abama United. Johan Risa is no more there. Christian Norgard has also moved and joined Arsenal. Enti Omutimino and Ricky Kakra. United, looking at how they played against a team Chelsea, I think it should be enough motivation for them to go there. One area, weak Edinburgh United, they are strong point Edinburgh Brentford, set pieces. There are people who think, say, Lamens, the new goalkeeper now, Akofan, looking at the height, and they send Brentford, they utilize set pieces, He should have his debut today. We are yet to see whether a coach in the debut or not. Of course, Ahmad Enye, so he will not be part of the team. But I don't think say United will lack a replacement, because already Mazraoui is playing well in the right wing position, and Brian Buemo will be joined by
lineup Naba.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's simple.
Benyada Edem. Delete.
Okay.
Delete Maguire Shaw. And about Dalo.
Drop Yolo. Yeah.
Dalo Dogu, Fernandez Ugati, and Buemo Cunha Sesko.
Okay. And I'm saying, Enra may predicted that the Sisai Mazraoui out, and then Dalu is now in for the team. General, it's a difficult game, but I'm saying in Yamabisiako. Liverpool 100% record in the Premier League. And the only 2 teams are this season, they are yet to lose a game. Crystal Palace and Liverpool. Liverpool 100% record. We're winning all those 5 matches now. But Crystal Palace, there are some games that are more a draw. But in recent times, Crystal Palace is a team of Liverpool. Liverpool far so in the FA Cup. Last season, I think there was a draw, and then Liverpool won one of the games over there. It's going to be a difficult game, and I'm thinking, say, Liverpool, this is the game on bed dropping points. A double chance Crystal Palace. Either Crystal Palace win or a draw is most likely scoreline. In Pempemushia and Agusuno and also Liverpool is playing well. Hugo Etikite is not available, but maybe Isaac will play better than the first game now, or boy, and give them the attacking threat anymore. But I still think say Oliver Glasner approach game with so much caution. The 3 back, and most of the time you see it at 5 back, and they soak the pressure. No matter tries to take you on the counter. It's going to be a tough game for Liverpool, and I think say a draw the most likely scoreline. Atletico Madrid there, Andy Aka. Omo more year crown omo Real Madrid or Madrid game. Andy, I also think some Madrid 100% record no. Atletico Madrid best stop here. It's a double chance for Atletico Madrid. Madrid will struggle to win this game at Metropolitano General.
Okay. Na ya memenda kran weekend activities no na betra se bie mu kran and so the mamo ya hwe matches no most of them and you remember African so kakra na behwe the bekoso and so ewo Africa Kessben television Kessben 93.3 92.9 Accra na mo monitor program no live ewo DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel no 121. So I agree with Andy. My darling club Liverpool will win today. Nana man can do way every one chi and abraye and anope. Nana man can free wa. Me free one chi never be seen ako kokomlemle Dodu Frederick Edway free kokomlemle Accra and so abeka yensa sedo and your season sports pundit. It's always a delight watching Kessben Sports show every morning. So please, my issue this morning is an observation which I would like your pundit to talk about. Sir, I've observed that since Kwesi Sibo's first national call-up, he has started, he's been starting from the bench. Real Oviedo's game against Barcelona was the third straight game he has started from the bench. Sibo started every game until his call-up. What is happening to our boy? My name is Dodu Frederick Kokomlemle Accra. On the way and so abreye. Me my message we enko abra munhwem kakra bi ansa na mako Awal Mohammed and stop typing and concentrate.
You know, the thing with you kind of.
So then what my type when was I so
men type you.
I hope the on your live no money be.
Dabi.
Yeah, no no so live baby. I know what you can do.
There. I say.
Okay.
Because it's before the Blasters match, no, I started match BR for Real Oviedo.
Yeah.
But after the Blasters game, coach in the bench,
Yeah.
So I don't think it has any issue to do with the Blasters. Coach in our game plan will feel it's all go by that way.
So the coincidence, keke.
Yes.
Because Real Oviedo they are known and bonding in a starting matches.
But that is not even a fact.
Yeah.
Barcelona game no not on a bench. Before the Barcelona game
against Elche,
he started.
Yes.
Barca game not on a bench. Against Elche. Now Okaya and person start trying to make sure. I remember. Okay. And he started in the midfield alongside the Donka. Until I think Senasem now Okano. It's not a fact. General.
Okay. Okay. A better thing, I think Munya's observation. Okay.
So but the last 2 games he did.
The Elche game was before the Barca game.
Yeah.
Yes, the Elche game was before the Barca game.
Okay.
And only her taping, so I think so. Bench.
Her taping or tena bench. And Obebo Elche. And Barca also tena bench. Yes.
Okay. I'm for the Kessben Echipa.
No, you know, for a long time, I know a typical Kumasi guy in the national team.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now, right,
sir.
Oh, I check. Says you a typical.
I leave you say you Kumasi boy.
Our who say we will be anymore. What's the way we will
be? Say do I you? Born.
Because born we Kumasi.
But
they say Kumasi.
Oh, you know, I say your place be okro me Kumasi by you come on.
And it's near Monsieur Kumasi.
And the same way Kumasi as a boy.
We drive
as a boy batch up you Kumasi for team was
oh, they may say we over attack you.
A friend saying and the cinema.
Yes. You know the kind of say Franco Bichiri
Sibo no who say or a typical Kumasi boy. You who Crofrom, you who Ashtown.
Obi
anim no say he's a local Kumasi boy. Ali dey say
I say you go match wouldn't bass free e be ban and bobo home.
Mama chira ya na difference o. Sometimes obi o ho a
yeah.
Obe nya blasters ne bo ansa ne akohwe na chi.
Yeah.
Ehun se o wa. Te say Ali dey say like obe ball Black Stars ni wie. Ansa na bebre ni hu say oyebo hu ni. But Kessben de yenim no ha ansa na obe Black Stars. Difference kakra o mu.
Okay.
Doc even boy ikra Abdul Momin Rayo Vallecano boy. Ono see so about last top side on.
You see?
Who's on or your right to dream boy.
Okay. Those players now can. Right to dreams. You know, right to dreams. It you have a be on Bobon. Now they're okay. Right to dreams. It's in Crofokren ni oh, I. They are not
saying. They 3-4 players who make Kumasi boy. You know, we see first time for a very long time.
Players are okay. You know me on and off.
But still,
no, me can't send any obvious. That's a salute to you, Kumasi. And it's okay. I'll be look at the drive.
Yes, and the West should be a typical Kumasi. And around.
Yes.
Sila Kumasi. Asamoah.
I did not know the question. No, they say never is
even Andy boy our team Tafui, Francis Abu.
For Andy,
General, players now, I can say Franco team did not better Betiasi. Sit down, better Betiasi.
Anyway, we cry.
Sit down, better Betiasi.
Okay, not that Andy is bringing Ghanaian players down. If ATM is meeting Rayo, Mallorca, Oviedo, and they don't win over these teams I mentioned, It means the players of ATM aren't doing well. Their ability on the field of play is down. So Andy is right. Ember, Mpobi Zongo, and anyway, a free Abre Ember Mpobi Zongo. Mpobi a popular town.
Mpobi
our haven.
He might
Bampanasi side.
Bampanasi.
Okay.
What do you call it? Franco Mukuru.
Mpobi a popular town. All right. Yankoso. Zakaria the way for Bepasi and Abba, big ups to Hearts of Oak for that splendid performance yesterday. They should keep it up. Phobia, never say die until the bones are rotten. All right. You better ask kakra the mama with the messages no nefa discussions na and why not? I be bomodi baby and so free at the mama. Awa, mention in free UDS.
Yes.
Now per semi-final. This is a quite final.
Yeah, you do final.
Yeah,
you do final. Now we are meeting University of Paulista from Brazil. Now interestingly, say you no more so omo group members. Ye body competition. You know omo share a group no. Because after beating University of Al Sharjah from UAE, ye share Ramon Llull University from Spain. Ye know omo board the third group game. Now they were leading us and said yo. We equalized around 92nd minute. Ekoye 1-1 draw. And a dipim koye nim. And a Koyi University of Kungil from South Korea. And of course, the last win against University of Granada. Yebabishia University of Paulista. So said you that is how the fairy tale story of University for Development Studies has been written at the World University Games. Ewo China. Okay. Now interestingly said you Ronald. Former RTU player and also BBN Go Star said yo he's part of the team now. Coach Ibrahim Shaibu Tanku. Also a former RTU coach leading the team no. So they are also
Ronald Frimpong in what capacity? Like Oka technical team.
There be Obobo nibi. Ronald Frimpong.
I'm so real.
Oka.
I see.
Oka, yes.
About Premier League games, man.
Yeah, Okada team.
I see.
Okada team. So Shaibu Tanko Ibrahim, former RTU coach.
He was my mate at the university.
I see.
I
see. So no only did the charge, you know. So said yo, we are going to play University of Paulista from Brazil.
University 4
Development Studies.
More 4.
We need it. We confirm we need it.
University 4.
We are going to need it.
4 in capital letters. Oh, you will be again off.
Wait a minute, baby, I'm free.
I want more trust in more
baby, I'm free. So we are now into the finals, sir. Game no babe kosona ya hete ibetimi ahye University of Paulista na ye the trophy no abafia. So say you ekobane sa ye be the first university from the whole of Africa to have done that. And even when I no cry say you to even reach that stage on the first university from the continent yetimi edu that far na ekoso ewo the World University Games. Say you any under 20 shas you FIFA under 20 World Cup. But interestingly as I say yen count on as a interest na amanfo ede ma the competition no enhye dan kosoro so ha under 20 AFCON e call ewo Egypt no eno na serve as the qualifiers for the World Youth Games na ekoba so no that quarter final defeat against Egypt no said it was very disappointing and near him say betimi anya that opportunity 2-2 draw. We were leading at a point in time, sat down for the Egyptians to equalize and they call post match penalties. And I yent me and your man free. And that's the fairy tale story. So I have almost 10 years now, since 2015, yent me pushy and me world under 20 games are Elkoso. So I have 4 countries and a report the continents. Make the champions of more South Africa, or more African champions, and of course the runners up Morocco are also one of the representatives of the continent. And of course, Nigeria, the bronze medalist. And team na a year free ma yent me ampimanya anko enimu, that is Egypt. So these countries are going to be the countries of Mobile Repo Africa the competition. And then Chile hosted the competition in New Zealand, but South Korea, Ukraine, and some of the other games so said you be keep a close eye on it the World Youth Championship. Interestingly, Ghana is the only country from the continent to have ever won the World Under 20 Championship. And that story came in 2009 when Celastete Bobo and Nimrantiano conquered the rest of the world, Egypt. And since then, we went to 2013 Turkey, and of course Australia, New Zealand in somewhere 2015, and that was the last time we made it the under 20 World Cup. So you CAF Champions League so second leg games ebinumu baso enra Remo Stars from Nigeria defeated US Zilimanju from Comoros. Now say Remo Stars na advantage because Comoros for home enye considered by CAF. So both games in baso ekoso Nigeria. So the first leg they defeated them 4-0 Ikene, and of course the second leg game and the Moshood Abiola Stadium Abeokuta, and that was how Remo Stars defeated FC US Zilimanju from Comoros. So Remo Stars are Nigerian champions. I have 5-0 on aggregator. Omo epim ediako omonim basejo omo share Mamelodi Sundowns eno omo buhu kakra. I saw some of our supporters no BBC say are we meeting the Sundowns that played at the Club World Cup, and said you omo hu say a tough game, it's a tall order for them. Some of the other teams who have started Abidjan so quote the all Ephraim but said you ene many be was Simba any Gaborone United over the weekend. Interestingly, week now within the week and almost share the Tanzanian Premier League I see na Jonathan Sowa Ebogo Edema the Tanzanian club Simba or no any the likes of former Asante Kotoko striker Stephen Deshe Mukwala ebe combine attack Simba had an advantage of 1-0 win over Gaborone United in the first leg and in as much as our coach Fadlu Davis leave the shells of Tanzania our free club so I still believe say Simba with that 1-0 advantage ebetimi we need the game asa to aso apim akomanim omobo at the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium a favorite ground omobenya omo supporters game ebeba so I fancy Simba making it into the next stage. Orlando Pirates omo shouldn't need too much of a problem. The first leg against FC Lioli of Lesotho game ekoso Bloemfontein they won by 3-0 and then game ebeba so it was Soweto Sergio it will be virtually an easy game. I think say Mamelodi Orlando Pirates ebenya opportunity to go past Lioli FC of Lesotho. Caboose Cup of Angola Eshe Kaiser Chiefs by a 0-0 in the first leg Kaiser Chiefs disappointed. I saw some of the supporters complaining dearly. Say it was a very poor result in as much as they were playing against an Angolan side Omo say Caboose Cup a big team bia obeka say bia omo a big team on the continent omo agidi omo bobra but I think with that 1-0 advantage at Caboose Cup eba enye beyond Kaiser Chiefs say omo betimi enya a 2-0 scoreline na ana 3 I betimi apim amomakom so say Joe I fancy Kaiser Chiefs beating Caboose Cup etimi akom anim Horoya SC any Al Hilal Al Ali Benghazi ebebo in the second leg. So Sergio, some of the games so by the end of the weekend yebehu omo bepim akomenum. Sergio Okoba near he JSK and of course Gold Stars in the second leg and Kwara United amoso ebabeshia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But Sergio, interestingly, last 2 Kotoko away games in Africa they didn't concede. Last 2 Kotoko away games in Africa Sergio omo concede. One of them was in the Champions League. One of the games was in the CAF Confederations Cup. Kai's second leg against ES Setif in Algeria Sergio, in as much as ES Setif ebeshe Kotoko 2-1 away Kotoko concede, it ended goalless. Away goal rule and defeat na Kotoko. Enya ewa ES Setif enema ES Setif epimomoni ekomoni. The last away game was against Kadiogo, and that game went on in Benin. And Sunyani Nema shared the only goal of that game. And Kadiogo so be share Kotoko 1-0 and nobody post match penalties. And the last time Kotoko went to Nigeria, Sergio, they scored. That game against Kano Pillars, in as much as a Nigeria team Kano Pillars share Kotoko Kotoko scored. So Sergio, you would say Kotoko ebetime Kwara United every.
Yebaba game, so don't worry. Yebaba game so. Na odi the person can be the ato the amaye weekend and so Ghana Premier League matches ebekoso don't know to pay by ebehwe na ya discussing na ebiakoso Saturday ground time. Saturday on time must do.
Some Ghana and some Nigeria. Some papa or Ghana and some papa or Nigeria.
Okay.
Be a kutabe detchna. That's funny organize Yako.
Clean penalty. Referee.
Yeah.
The match is about Zibi.
Clean penalty.
Aye.
I said, the whole fit it, part of the
and not dynamic.
I have said, I did order than the Biabecam.
And not the Kutiawa.
My jet to me said, the old canny and no cray. But I said,
Tom said, no penalty.
Is that would you dear my jet to the penalty?
Would you Tom say, and now?
Incident.
No penalty.
Generally, the meaning the penalty, but who did the jet to move here?
Obama came studio, I didn't
who did the jet to Bapak and also the end of the penalty. If you had ambassador, one okay. But what am I saying? You can if you have Yamijitum by a class posted in the penalty. Yeah, I said, we are so being where Buna was real.
All right. You remember matches, maybe a Basudada. But had to folk. I've been a general young apostles.
Yes. 11 wonders.
Sorry. 11 wonders come back home and me auntie. Wonders na penalty.
Omunya penalty.
Okay. Yes, I gave it.
Omunya na referee nani?
Yes.
Referee G go ma ye no anye penalty ama omo. Referee ba ko pe no.
Yes.
Minyini sa.
Unyini sa. Share abaswade. Ke ball.
Ball no contact by.
So also triple so.
Awa na ko ya sa no oba.
Why na ko?
Ye defender na ko ya sa na kwa ne ba.
Basade awuyi. De be bo.
Ye mi unu ye na ni. Eni na ko ya za no ba
sao okay
eti so do bi asigun sa na mi hu no
alright
ko di ka do na ko no bi be pima se ne fa ho mi mi jana be pima wa pima e fa ho
okay alright
e fa ho
and na e kwa ansa na ba de bebre be si se ja mo nwi oh yes
e be kwati awai
me na wa musa be kwati
so na o ga wa be kwati ano
e tu kwati obia
me ba oluma bia na di okotu se jo pa de tina mo anyi no ndam sam masa wo ya kwa studio me nko oso be kwande and also go and buy on the party team. Can't the team can once more.
You come back to us, my idea. I said 3 games,
3 games out of 7
points. Yeah. Very good performance.
Now, I'll be a good time. Mantis, Mantis, I know you. Mountains, I know you. You see the whole I'll be a good time. Mantis, at the crew, I say on a second for the team. I know you. Now, but who they just teacher? I mean, I'm Mantis, I know you. Before we minimum.
I say.
Before the nim. Microphone no mobile crew mono. And the other mobile crew be an eye. You so called for Mantis. No, we see. Ofru no wasi sa no ano de obebia Mantis na hu apart from Nigeria ni ho nko tingofo no ma so mo ofru si be se mienu that is dandy
all right
dandy
ye be ba so don't worry
ye be no so
abiekuta ya ko he kotokone kwara
sa na river bi so da kromo ma you swimming pool ho and so your friend river help me and so ma sa akomu wi no ma ko dware suo num cheze ade agofo ni ye da biekuta wo de na se kotoko sai Next one sign. Ofi Mantis, I know you. No call river. Help me. Now go be good day.
Kotoko free ma dey na benefit.
You bet to confederation so. Ka for bet to.
Then na wo benya woni age ho sa se kotoko be free no. On free ma dey na benya.
Aya kan nam ni isi ntimi mo mpa no nkwana min ka fie da bia na. General. Yesi akan. Eti mi mo mpa se kotoko nkwana min ka fie da bia na. David we nya bia.
About the last time
the last time I go African 2022
work there
2022 here the only club I share work of Morocco omni kwa je cup no
any sense kra
6
munyama bas dia
SS2 ya mun ka SS2 in and out SS2 don't the kiki any SS2 what you say SS2 aggregate here say
you know say SS
I say SS2 but Kotoko's last Champions League was for Nen El Ali. You know when I get the pet, we'll be here for goal 5 goals that qualify. Who got the 4 Nen? Now me just says to her, one aggregate, what the
world best.
That's how it here. It is a world best. It is me I do my china a best. Ewa bi okuta.
All right. Under 17, Black Starlets, omo Eshe Niger, Kamian, some more Timu, back on Wafu, Zombie, Champions Bekoso, Cote d'Ivoire. I know I'm a Black Starlets, omo Ebeko, Meni, sa story, so Emunsem Kakra, Sanso and a Black Princesses, under 20, almost any Tunisia, I'm going to be from a free Tunisia. First leg, and also Abaso, World Cup qualifier. First leg na Abaso Ghana as 2-0 and who send some kakra now tree and also Etra Eguye Ghana Football Association Achaji Hoho United omo any young apostles so the 10 players a share omo game there koso ewo Hoho park no so Sanso and GFA Ministry of Youth and Sports Ministry of Youth and Recreation omo discussions I say the afa next World Cup qualifiers no budget no omo say whole discussions din budget here ko fan sempi adiba omayimu Sanso and Gold Stars and yakopan mo ko dru Algeria match no bebaso kwan mo fa so free Ghana ko Istanbul any kwan mo fa so free Istanbul called Algiers na no nya ho videos ha yadini nyina no ebe bremo Sanso na Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo akwakoduru abiokuta nyame yadmo china game no enso eba so den na enche yenam sini okojina Kessben sports anai ewo abiokuta Vincent Doku on the report ebe free ho abre owura stadium ho baby ebo match no akodim komo kakra oni Kwara United captain or share 2 goals a striker or share 2 goals at the Emma Kwara United or Accra on Nedim Komo Sanso and Odin Komo Krankra ha ni nyina no ye de honsem ebebremu ewo dwumadi eso Kessben TV Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra punctual program sports program here call live and so DSTV channel 364 and if you go TV channel no 121 yɛbɛkɔ so nsɛmbebre ha ina no yɛde bebremu ɛwɔ afisɛm no yɛnhyɛ mfiri Gold Stars emra omo efiri omanmu ɛde omani akyerɛ Istanbul yɛmfiri feed videos no kakra na fi yɛnto adwumede no ɛso Gold Stars yɛmhyɛ amode efiri omanmu ɛde omani akyerɛ Istanbul na wiem ni ade nyina na capture bibia kama the Ebre Ashefo Fekeke our Gold Stars in Algeria.
Yeah, it will be a tough one. Yeah, who the first leg no and Obian said a game no echo.
Yeah.
Interestingly, me can last week said you unfortunately Arafone who said young clubs are no first na mobile mo conserve no more teenage no more pay away go be na omnim say second leg wabo mum. We am
landi wo Istanbul.
Okay.
Turkey. Europe. The players now win the first time ko Europe no. Enjoy papa. And through Gold Stars, masha say to kwan ako Europe. Turkey. In the airport war and yenko.
Me kai kotoko days ya no mo ko North Africa bia.
No
mo ebi mu ko timi Italy kra. Yes. Ebi mu ko Spain.
Me kai ko Italy, you ko Spain, you ko UK.
Okay.
You na na fa ko North Africa.
Transit.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's been happening.
We need to know landi e Istanbul no. Ni na na yesu e de kire mo no. Yeah. Come pa. Aba hweniye debi na house na bia muso we ko ba bi na wanya ho awura Europe
ya ko wa awura Turkey ni Morocco
me ne wankasa akatim no ho no awura Europe
ana me mawura ho
yes
and dem no ya adwene se ba na sia ye ko
awura ho na sabu zongo ho no atra wache
me no ya adwene
ko Europe
me no ya adwene me no ya adwene dem no ya adwene e se me free zongo ko Europe ba dem no ya adwene se ngo free abi akuta be ba fie me no ya adwene
Antinesi has never
na afi mu ko Africa na ko North Africa likely say onu omuso beko
me no beko eno ko de mayem niam akra wiere daada
go for Europe for
the first time
and masa wo ko pe hat to full position ko akoton point ni unwan
nyan na wo dia ko
be ba na ebo
na wo nko dia say na wo nko enti ye ka say anonso nam gwazo
yeah oi
ano
Okay.
Oko bi okuta.
Okay.
Oko bi okuta baka je se ho duru wa onya abotre. Cause ho adidie ne adidie different.
Okay.
O dey say omo aduane ne aduane nse. Wa we behu aduane bi se fufuo na ye ba.
Kofa ya rebi
nya eba so benya eba ho. Abi obehu eba no we beka se fufuo.
Obenya eba ne ayoyo nkwan.
Na so wa we ye beka so di fufuo di ayoyo.
Oh yeah. How are you doing?
So Sejo, JSK against Gold Stars. Sejo, honestly, media make omo share that school of thought say it's a mere formality. Honestly, I don't see Gold Stars beating GSK to the tickets.
On certain Disney football, they been
like Eddie, young can Eddie, and especially Omaya young clubs in Timino. That's the main problem. Young clubs in Timino, your corner, your even some media mako. This TV, CR lose that during the group stage. When they lose by 3-0.
Okay.
ES Satif, Kotoko, Obeshe Kotoko, no acquire goalless. Adriana ni ES Satif. Adriana Shen 1-0. And that was the game you went to Doma, right? Yeah. Adriana Shomu 1-0. In the second leg, they defeated Adriana 4-0. So it's like a honor no, Sejo, a no-go zone, especially for Algerian oppositions. Sejo, we can Egypt. Tunisia hokakra ana Morocco but Algerian clubs dey say you umutimi akra so fun kwa na Algerian club e free e wo Ghana 1982 da eno kwa say you e bin si da no Algerian club has been emulated by Ghanaian club we as of folk that squad that year 1982
Algeria the bar man for a trim readily
Tlemcen disaster
Tlemcen
yeah qualified for US 94
Abubakar Damba.
No more water pitch, you know. So Zejo, honestly,
mafia football.
Yeah, that's the Arabs.
That's the Arabs for you.
Arabs.
So Zejo, and especially experienced guys, someone within the setup, no, where the likes of Ayman Mahios, mo Zainuddin Belaid, mo at the back line. So Zejo, I see, we know as a learning curve. Go Stars. At least they've had the first feel of the African continent, you know. So going forward, if there could be a way out in some subsequent years to come, either Confederation or mobile qualify, and either Champions League or mobile qualify going forward. And so you, mobile house and playing Africa, you know, Africa, no, better. But you. JSK are dine and drive. So Sergio, for me, I see they eliminating Gold Stars or the CAF Champions League. No?
Oh, okay. All right. Jintentem Emrano and I'm say any hopi intino. Yebeba na fe Andy and Dr. Franco Naro. I drink check crowd. Gold Stars. Omo any JSK game no and so but say ebewura Abiokuta na Vincent and Kojina ho ade Emma Kessben Sports intin komo kakra. Oko MKO Sports Arena baby akumasi Asante Kotoko omoni Kwara United the besieni the dende no eho na mo hwe no Kessben TV Vincent mfoni a capture the free MKO Stadium ho the abreye no eno na etwagu o Kessben TV so no enyasem ketwa kra MKO Stadium no mra omu wura ho no eho mfoni kakra ena eno so no MKO Abiola Sports Arena and so I don't know or the echo pitch no so kakra na nanka yem kohwe ho nyina ne nkomo kakra odi no I know so intimi enti kakra the pitch no and I'm no from the stands no Kumasi Asante Kotoko Kwara United nyame ya admo china game no stadium on bebo no ho no eno no artificial turf. Right? And how they were from the stands and Vincent a capture wing na the free Abiokuta and so they are brave. All right. The more enjoy kakra or Kessben TV so now only John Mark Eddie and Komo or your striker ma Kwara United or no and they share 2 goals. Etia Kotoko Ewon Grano. Yinti John Mark and Vincent.
Yamobi bi akwaba ede eba Abiola Sports Stadium nyame aya adoma aha ena Kumase Asante Koroko womo ene Kwara Boboko no enso ede omo akensie no ebetumi ede ahye so coming Sunday na yenyomo abrante ba kwa ne dim ede John Mark kai ɛyɛ abrante we atama koroko ɛne ɛyɛ kwara boboko no ahyia yɛ ɛwɔ Accra Sports Stadium no wɔno ɛna enya 2 goals ɛde ɛma kwara boboko no mene no ɛbɛtwitwe nkɔmɔ na yafe yahwɛ hawa preparation mo ɛyɛ ahead of ɛyɛ that game no yahwɛ hawa nneɛma enso ɛbɛtumi akɔ ɛde amamo John Mark what comes to Kessben TV.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm fine. I'm doing fine. Well, right now I can't say much, but all I can say is that we are well prepared, well ready for Sunday, and then we are good to go. Well, I don't have much to say. All I have to say right now that I'm good to go. On Sunday, we'll see how it ends. That's just it. Yeah, pretty sure.
How sure are you?
120. 120, we are pretty sure about it. The confidence are in, my teammates are ready, and I am ready as well.
So on Sunday, we are going to defeat Kumasi Asante Koroko?
Definitely, yes, 100%. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I just have to appreciate the love and support, both from my opponent side and from my home base Kwara United fans. I just have to say thank you for the love and the support. That's it. All I have to say once again, let's wait for Sunday and see how it goes. That's all.
Okay, anti yekwaba na inyamra full tape no ebema mo enti demom osane Kwara United goalkeeper no enso di nkomo kakra yente ho kakra ansana ya to adwumade no so
goalkeeper trainer wono ene the goalkeeper trainer for Kwara United yano no betwitwe nkomo na yahwe how prepared womo eye for that game no na yahwe how anema enso betimi akọ de amam. Welcome to Kessben TV.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
So you are the goalkeeper trainer for Kwara United?
Yeah.
Well, how prepared are you ahead of Kumasi Asante Koroko and then Kwara United game?
Yeah, we know that the game on Sunday it's going to be a big game, and we are very ready for them because we know what we saw over there. So we're always ready, and we take the game minute by minute and see how it goes. Of course, it's a big motivation for us. We scoring 3 goals in Ashanti ground, very big motivation, and we hopefully, by God's grace, we crown our effort on Sunday. 100% sure.
You are very sure?
Yeah.
That you score Kumasi Asante Koroko?
Of course, I'm very sure.
Really?
Yeah, by God's grace. Yeah, we are very confident for that.
How did you see the team? You play against them at the Accra Sports Stadium the last time. How did you see them? Kumasi Asante Koroko?
They are good side. They are not pushover. Very good side. Experienced side also. So, and the funny thing is that they underrate us, and they can see that it's very clear now that it's not going to be easy both sides, but by God's grace we come out victorious. I'm always a believer, so that's it. I always believe, and it will come true.
Okay, yɛdedi nkomo ahodo pi enso ewo Abiokuta na mmerɛ no emma kwan bebrebe, but yɛdan ho ba na mmerɛ wɔ mbebre a yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ nkomo a Vincent Odina Kessben sports anan ewo ho yɛ special reporter odisa nkomo hwam ni nyina no bebre ni nyina no ahead of the game between Kwara United Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Omo yɛ so sure, very very sure, so mbi Kotoko film ewo Abiokuta Moshood Abiola Sports Arena honum. Mi din ko kakra bia ba na ide aka nyina enso aba betwa moso Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. You see the professionalism Andy spoke about. How often are local players allowed to grant interviews with journalists from other countries ahead of a continental match? Hey, chiwadie wa hakura. Hey, woni wa no kasa. Osai OJ, atuma yabi enedi we aba. Eminka ne se kura. Hey, we are dey. O manen kasada. Nso deko eno Razak Edway free Amasaman and Abrayan. Good morning. Please, the Kumasi Asante Koroko players should know that in this type of competitions, every home team tries to intimidate you from the airport, so they shouldn't make this distract them. I know they have a coach who has experience leading them. Razak Amasaman unade message way and so Abrayan. Miko eye Mpobi Kodwesiama and Ame Saka message way. Good morning, Sajo. Mpobi is a popular town in Afidja Kwabre, South AKS, because That's where the best players in the district come from. Oh, okay. Nana Dumako of KFC and Bibiani Gold Stars. And currently, Philip Amo of Kumasi Asante Kotoko are natives of Mpobi. Mpobi, the Brazil of... okay. All right. Yeah, Damasipa. They're very... I mean, it's a very popular town, but maybe I don't know. And I confused here, Kakra. Good morning to the gallant panelists in the studio, especially Dr. Franco Naro. A Mancunian and a role model. I just want to say that Abiyokuta in Chi means Obuasi. Many thanks, General. This is Raftek. Unadiwe Aba. Yes, I didn't know. Say, Asiane say Ebuasi. Abiyokuta Ebuasi. The Udibagana Hadiana and Obuasi and Afa. I think this is the time for FIFA to make clear that any nation that have a standard football pitch that has no standard football pitch cannot take part in any football competitions. Solomon Edway Efri Teshi and Abekanyensa and Anopain. Sir, I now agree that Dr. Franco Naro epe achichie pa. As for Porter, unless Kwara United on same kuram baku Nuno Espirito has been appointed and will be in the dugout for their game. Koku Sami Edway from Massachusetts, America mem and Abrayan. You bet to us later. The other local sources Nunche Mono and so Bremo. Me call Gentleman na mako din komo kakra or Gentleman Dental Clinic na mene Albert Siao Ajiman akodi enkomo. Abeto
Sejo.
Nanse wa yira kakra.
Sejo, one Gentleman Dental Clinic say your branches no ya adoso.
Mutre.
Intina e wo say yetumi ekoko visit other branches no so bi.
Oh yeah, Juma na manfo ejitumwa.
Sa.
Na unya ho ne di trem.
Exactly.
Na edoso. Nti nyama wa say tre ko babia o Ghana.
Exactly.
All right. Boy nkomo e dia na dey brain.
All right. Anopay Sejo ye chiao from Gentleman Dental Clinic CEO Mr. Eric Frempong.
Me geno so papa.
And afi so ye chia Ghana fo nyina obi bia ohwe programming and anopay na de ye kan say Gentleman Dental Clinic na ye no etwetwe nkomo no nti say afi na wodi TV no ana radio na to ho akoso na etie me ese ho adwuma na ye wo ho say wonum ne osen apomuden no oral status no ana say oral hygiene no ebetumi afa ne ntoma pa edi efra na eno so etumi aboa yen code mandate ne say Ghana ni bia wo oman we mu no ye fa ese no mako a ye beye ese no ho adwuma na this time round no ya enhance yen oral education no ekire omanfo kwan a ye di yesene yenum no because yenti ese no ase ekwan e fa so a osese ye hwe ese no ye dinini ye kra no ni nyina ya ade a eno nti ene ye wo ho se ye educate omanfo na ye hu kwan a ye di yese no ene yenum apomuden no ebe fa so ye adwuma from anopa 8 o'clock e de kopam enwumre 6 o'clock e from Mondays to Saturday even holidays Gentleman Dental Clinic ye adwuma na ya place yen branches no strategically e wo Ghana ha inti bomodia na pick numbers na e wo screen so no na free ye be ma direction na odi abamede branches no betudwa na eno so etumi aboa djuma dia ye di no e bi eye examination and consultation service or ye can examination and consultation service the person actually say bomodia na ye hu oral status no na etumi aboa because obi ho no ma make say sabre ne se no eye ne ya se utumi e de ho be share examination and consultation service ni mu na yetumi identify problem no bi okra na o gums na ututu no e prone to ebia cavities and say gum diseases bia early detection no ebetumi aboa ama yetumi aso e haw no ntem because ye hu ne ntem a ya na eka no a obebo wo ho no enye kesete se de obetena ho ama afi ebedu point bi ne che se ese no afi de beka se ese asai ana ye declare as dead tooth na examination and consultation service no ne mfaso a ewo mususu bi ne say nipa bebre e wo condition bi te say xerostomia ye ka xerostomia ene say obi enya dry mouth but nipa bebre enim say uko dentist wo na ye examine na ye hu say wo xerostomia na ye so anoma wa eno tumi eboa because xerostomia na say dry mouth no ye say ebia o saliva gland no and I say o tongue na chini there's a gland called saliva gland a release saliva e ma saliva no ntasuo no ebe serve as lubricant ewo wonum na afi so no aflashe debris any bacteria ewo wonum no eti obi a owo dry mouth no tembia obie na no na okasa ubon se pampan scent ewo nanum afi so no enam se saliva no ntumi muama enflashe bacteria no enko ye no tembia na bacteria no te ho na omo cause more dental problems e de ma na obi susu ho no ma there's too much sugar ana glucose ewo ne blood nimu enti amase ni ntasuo no ana saliva na eba nanum no eye sugary na bacteria no so omo pe ade a ede eniti efidi omo as food enti anytime bia saliva no ewo wonum na because of too much blood ewo too much sugar ewo blood nimu nti no enya nsunsuaso enti time bia no obo okra oni cavities but unhu ba bia efi time bia no na onya that dental problems no ni nyina eno na ebema yehu through examination no human papilloma virus nso sexually transmitted disease empembrebe yeka STD akofo dwen HIV AIDS no mo ne ade but HPV anase human papilloma virus no enso ade a sese eno so ekoso pa na enemu yare na nsunsuaso no bi yese eno so etumi ma wunya itchy skin anase u genital part no na ehon so ekeka dendenden but die wo mu ne say utro tumu ho no emo no bi etumi ebetena utro tumu ho say infection no unya afebo say utro tumu all the time bi obo say na emu no ekeka because emo no start say omo feed on na omo like sulfur producing bacteria nti tembia no unya HPV and human papilloma virus na infection no eba utro tumu a eno so etumi ema unya foul breath and I said your friend halitosis no enti ehu behia say obekwa ko hu dentist na abra no bia said be ya early detection no problem bia ewo bia no yetumi ehu na yaboa your numbers here 055 913 95 82 and I say 0549 906 588 na eneno ye pese ye ne omanfo etwetwe tooth fracture ehon enkomo na ye ka fractured tooth and I say tooth fracture ene say ese no baby abu and I say crack bi abem baby apai and I say ese no efa awewe and I say bia wakodi bibi na ama efa no abu afri ho because empebe bebu abon say obi nante obo say clutches ehye ne na motom na che say wonya bone fracture nti ontumi entia ne nan no so sa problem no bi etumi eto ese na se eto ese a nsunsuaso bebree na edeba yapomuden no so enenti ehu behia se fa judgment dental clinic fa ye wo dentist eni ye nante na ye beboa na ose no afa ne ntomapa ede efra na ye ka tooth fracture no a cause sa edeba no eye se obi hono ma eye tooth trauma se bia make say accident na onyaye e bia make say uprai anaso koye body contact sport bi ena man se no e bia ebui anase problem bi eba ese no ho na eba sa no a na e wo say immediately no ukohu dentist na ye ho adwuma edema oba judgment dental clinic ye bedi kan a examine problem no first ye examine ye hu senior problem no esitie crack no ne magnitude te sen at what level ena edu because ese no eye layers miensa the outer covering and only obi kasa white na hu no your friend enamel it is always TV ne so a on say the white one na ye hu no a eye no apart from say eye the hardest human body part yetumi ede wisa aduane yetumi didi na ama digestion so etumi ateki effect no a sign serve as protector said the beya other layers na we create say dentin no and I say pop no eye the central portion of the tooth no enye exposed because under no circumstance e was say the ewo achire no eye being dentin or the pop no say obidi nani ehu but say okowi dompe and I say bia ade a den hard object obo okro to me de ne sen na odi tutu ensa enom ni ade a etumi ma crack eba osinimu na osinimu apai na say emu no epai sa no a na ama bacteria so enya kwan awura crack ni mu te say edan a crack abeda ho na aboa bi etimi enya kwan awura mu no sa na ese no so etie enti bacteria no nya kwan na owura esenimu a na afei wa start na odidi esenimu eti odidi esenimu a otumi cause inflammation ewo eho etubo say eho no start na nsuo odidi tissues na ewo inside no especially pop no bo say na nsuo fin bi start na eba enti eba wonum sa no a enya baabia emfa enti wo say pompo for instance inflammation say eba obi a eyensuofin wo bo say epe baabi e de apie but say ekoye wo osinimu saa no a enam say enya baabia mfa ne ntino na ensuofin no nwunugu osinimu nti obo on mo say with time obo say ne sene fa ne nyina na ahono na afei na ne tifa ne nyina na achia na ade a ema ne ye serious ne say yenya opportunity ni say ya nye say ye pese ye bo amanfo hu but de ye kan say esen aso ena eni nerves no ana say de fa no wires no ebobo ho nti say eto esen a etumi affect wani nti obi wono ma effect na ba nani na ye ne ya obekọ eye clinic ana so obekọ hospital no doctor be refer ne say onco dental unit obi betumanya esen problem but because of say nerves no bobo hu nti no na ama na so na oti pain e ba ne sa no a na e ha adwin bebre na afa so no ye wo crown fracture no so e wo ho ye ka crown fracture no na che say eno no ne say upper no ana say outer covering no crack etumi abamu e wo ho ene ye wo root fractures no say wo hwe screen so abo say esen no e wo ho na ni root no we no crack no etumi atiasi root ni mu ekodu point we say no a eche say babia edu no gi say ye extraction and I say ye RCT say ekodru root 1 ni mu say de wo hwe TV ne so a screen no e display no crack no atiasi ese no root no mu eko ese no down eti edru sa point na emo no tumi ewuram edidi ti wotum say wonya excruciating pain na ese no na eye wo ya afa so no edru sa point na the only thing I be say ni say ye be extraction na ye tu afi ho but do hear the other side na crack no eba be drew ese no top no pe enkodu root no say edru even the pop na ye betumi aye the friend root canal therapy and I say RCT no na ye yi pop no because eba no sa na affect pop no ti ye be yi pop na ase no na ya filling with artificial one na ya dressing the kama ye wi na ya ye ne ti said ye na originally no na etie no pepepepepe wabra enkofa ehaw bia ensoso enfamre wo se no na face so no another problem aside to me ma obi etumi nya tooth fracture no ene ye bruxism ye ka bruxism ene say obi a otre ne sen obo a especially teenagers no odu anajo na oda obo se na ne sen no na clenching and I say grinding na ebasa no a the more pressure na e de clench and I say grind no a weaken tooth structure no it a weaken tooth structure na amana ye prone say any hard object bia ekọ wonu mu a likely say obetumi anya tooth fracture na say oseno ebetumi akrake and say ebetumi ebu afri ho sanya mai we nyina eya ade a say etu obi a in fact insunsu aso no ya na ano odin bebre say ekodu dentin ni mu a ema wotumi nya teeth sensitivity and I say sharp shock pain na instead say enipa no bekwa ko hu dentist no na wa relax na oteho na onum painkiller enye esia duro. It is a crack eba usimo. The best thing they say immediately no ubekwa ko hu dentist na ya examine eseno obu okra ni crack no enye obvious ji say OPG ana ebetumi expose amye hu say o crack enti obi onu ma crack no kra na ewo ne sinechi the back of the tooth no enam object bi ana say cock bi odi ne sine kotu ensa enum ni ade enti entreat wo se no as tools na enkofa problem enfambre wo se no but say ni nyina achi no say ekoba ne sa no a ema edidie eye din obi won ma make say ohwe me ana say otie me say aduane sinanimu delicious food na onya no ontumi entache ana afeso ontumi anwesa ade ana ema ne self esteem no so ekofom because crack ne basa na ntokro na ababede da esenimu no ema emo no bitumi ko rewrem na omutim especially treponema denticola no na ama scent halitosis nti obi won ma wonya tooth structure no apart from say or experiencing pain and I say teeth sensitivity ten se no FMFM no ama aduane die nso so ababa ye den obi okra kasa kra no ho aye ne den Judgment Dental Clinic your number is 055 913 9582 055 913 9582 inti bomodiana bra Judgment Dental Clinic say crack no and I say fracture no ewo enamel stage a ye betumi aye composite filling at the amount. You different types of filling over Judgment Dental Clinic. When you know restorative materials ye use to restore or send back na esene san be yet said de etie no na etimi ama watumi adidi na etumi ama watumi awesa na ama o confidence no so etumi aba enti se ebasa no a ye composite filling no ma wa ye behwe se ne color no esitie originally no sa pepepe na ye be design no e di ama ye nyanwie na enkonko yes say ase eho no atom no bi hwe kra wo hu se wo se no ya ye ho adwuma se akodu dentin ni mu na se dentin no emma wo teeth sensitive na se unya sharp shock pain na wo de kongu dentist Bragengme dental clinic na yenye filling ye wo GI filling and your friend glass inomal cement no na yen fan restore ese no emfama wo but se otena ho mani kodru pulp ni mu dia ye betumi aye root canal therapy and your friend RCT no na etumi aboa wo na ose no afa ne ntoma pefra na pain no etumi agyae munti na ye wo ho Bragengme dental clinic I was 055 913 95 82 055 913 95 82 and 0549 906 588 0549 906 588 Kumase yawo Bantama Abepo Junction Total Filling Station hwa eho na yawo wani yon total friend numbers no na Accra your branches too say ye free Nungwa C5 Junction aba Nungwa secondary school no ye ne Baptist Church no and I say Crow constituency NDC party office no and ye direct opposite ewo Nungwa and I wo Dome Kwabenya atomic down roundabout no so ye branch no bi eda so ewo ho and na afa so oko Koforidia ye ne Central Police Station no na ebon ho pe Techiman ye wo Market Magazine Road no so ye ne AY Ahmed na wo ho Techiman na oko Takrade ye wo Banchase Tadisco down eho na Bragengme dental clinic ye branch no bi ewo odru aflawo ye wo Tushigu ye ne MTN office no na anase post office no na ebon ho pe na face so no aflawo ye wo main road na ode ko border na no pe no ye ne Ecobank na wo the same building mo Bragengme dental clinic sisi ana ye ntwetwe nkomo ye da mo sepa
yenso be da wase Bragengme dental clinic PRO Albert Sian Ajiman na monfre lines no na mo ne Bragengme eni enkomo ombeboa mo yi papa ese problem bia fa kodai wo mo mentra ho kra nya problem nansa odi ekọ na o man kasa be detect no me bebre ai say wo ye difa osin no ho bo si ho ban na ye nmo nyam no difa kese no ano ene sabi yesi mami hwe we say rich and di we enso abre say rich Sir Rich anwa intenti obi send a long message say you better to make kan man for there Kumasi Asante Kotoko should never be intimidated by the threats and self-acclaimed confidence from Nigerians. That's their attitude everywhere. I was doing a data analysis course with some Nigerians here in the UK. There was a Nigerian lady who was struggling over the course, and I had to explain some concepts to her most of the time. But when we were asked individually how confident we were to secure a job based on our knowledge gained, when I was about 50% confident, this lady said she was 95%. And I was like, wow. Later, she told me, you should always be positive about yourself. So I realized that their confidence is not in their strength, but in their faith. If you remember the goalkeeper's comment, he said, and I quote, I'm a believer. Sir Rich, and anyway, a free UK, and so Abeka Yensa and no pay. All right, and I do science tutor Chinook Senior High School. Good morning, sir. This weekend, I pray for my darling club Chelsea and Kumasi Asante Kotoko to win their respective matches. For we the fans to be happy. Go Blues, go Fabu. All right. Me ba kope aka ho na fe yakohwe ye matches no enso emu kakra. Me ko eye wasa kropon we ye friend no so it is ankosia near wasa akropon una the way abrayen. I wish to express my mind on this player Zakaria Fuseni. He's a very tough and strong defender. He was a very tough and strong defender while he was at Brekum. I'm afraid they will make him rusty. If he can't get a place in the central defense, I think he can match any opposing player at the right back. Even though I'm not a coach, but my suggestion. Don't let him regret for joining Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Have a nice day. All right. Until yeah, so it is the Abreye. I don't know. Local source no endorsement. Dr. Franco Naro.
So it is. Sa netien so. Na Zakaria Fuseni joining Kotoko no. Na Samba O'Neil Ohonum. Ablo Ohonum. Heriansu Ohonum. And there was this boy, the Oyeso Kutuguno. Kotoko had about 4 central defenders, Ansana, or no Ebe joining. So what it means is that Sauba, so you are say you are coming to fight for position. Because at least unim ansu capability and pedigree, unim ablo, unim win, toba there, and so fighting. The little chance of the man in such position, you have to fight. And to fight in there. So I'm fighting in your position. I'm sure then you'll be never more regret it. Besides that, I'm trying to left fullback, right fullback. There's somebody also there. I don't so one man also may regret. So it's up to the players to put in extra effort to earn their position in the team. Very, very important. Now, General Yenshe Kotoko ne Kwara game.
Yeah.
And I say Kwara ne Kotoko already. Your team Komodo Bebre. And Niamani Bia, Kwara for no person with Kotoko Faso. And luckily, Kotokona an arrangement have their own hotel. Bus somebody more rejected. Kotokona going for more bus. And Kotoko is putting their destiny in their own hands. First of all, bus no more enya very, very important. General, unim says some clubs, Udiagra, bus na team bus ya debe maun, air conditioning woman, a bit made some chemical, bit is a formaldehyde, any other, in the form of a beer air freshener, in tea. While we are driver no do be with the traffic so, befa baby a traffic when imra also no, now watching some from money be an hour yemre. All these things can happen. There are some who could even go to the extent say, or dressing room. You bet me edit some of these chemical nibiagua and from our home credit me we came into in the African game in particular. Some of these things something. Sometimes I wish clubs in been probed to me up. There is this instrument to measure the quality of air room, the oxygen content and all that. Sometimes you need to go to that extent. The game itself, Kotoko Airco with a 4-3 lead. Yadika Kansi the African game no away go rule juma. As a Chirene say a 1-0 win for Kwara they are through, a 2-0 win for Kwara they are through, a 3-2 win they are through because they have 3 away goals. What it means and it's for Asante Kotoko, they are going into the game with a mindset they won't lose. Either they win or draw. Minim Karim Zito, Enyama or the Ekom. Bibia de Dipefe or Hase se Kotoko Luzi concede those 3 goals, because na defensive cover, especially the holding role, na Ejuma Ohonum. I'm sure that a game like this, you would want to try a center back in the number 6 position. It should be possible to have Zakaria Fuseni, Henry Ansu as your 4 and 5. Nebia when you will be to say Samba O'Neil as your number 6. No, ne Hilary Adabo about 6 and 8 with entry as your number 10. In that situation, you are so much sure. Say tackle, cover, in front of the central defense, a bear high. Now one making sure say at least we be some quality long balls to the players out there, to the flanks and all that. Minim say Abrantia a friend Peter Amidu. Coaching in some more no or being a plan for the boy because Abranti any treat you. I also know, sir, at a point in time you want to see who be Joe because Joe is on form now. Bola Abet Amoa Edema Kotoko, if he's continuing, he's more likely to get a goal. May I belong to those who think say Kotoko will qualify, eliminate Kwara, free Monomo Agudu to the next stage. Yes, a slim margin. But Ghana and Nigeria, and say we are no one's like it's not a dear ending. Yes, records on the statistics and say it's difficult for Ghana to win in Nigeria, but it's possible for them to get a draw and go through. Minim semi fi wana Ghana League in Sumudia.
Okay, come on, Pesa Awal, Edina Nobetum Kakra Kotoko, any Quara United game, no, and Sunday about league matches, no, and so.
Yeah, so I think that one of the players I say Kotoko Mrantiano, Edio Mwenu, Etuno so near Vincent interview, no, John Mark Shesha. So you had the second goal, no, send you coincide them just 1-2 pass or more, yeah, man, a goal. And I think say you that quickly, actually say a coin edemu pa difficulty a Kotoko e pass it through in that game. No say you na Kotoko ebo only one defensive midfielder in that game. Saying in Kaya, and that was Hilaria Dabo. And say you not tackling no, it was lacking at that point in time. Going forward, me a coach Karim Zito I say you. I think say it will imperative if the coach goes straight back and make sure say obe slotty all and obe plucky all those spaces are those Kwara United for no ebe person mobe counter on that advantage. So like I said earlier on, the last time Kotoko went to Nigeria, they scored. And that was, even though it was a 3-2 defeat to Kano Pillars there, but Kotoko scored in that game. And that was that game when Justice Blay and of course Godfred Esiama shared the 2 goals, Emma Kotoko. And no, it was a first leg there. Second leg, Ewo Babayara Sports Stadium. Kotoko ebe wie ejumano in that game against Kano Pillars, Ewo Babayara, when Matthew Kevin Ando and of course Emmanuel Jemfi shared the 2 goals. So Sejo, adie bakope eneda Kotoko any qualification term. Sejo, that is discipline. If they are disciplined, make sure say a more strong mentality not to concede. Mekan one said determination na Kotoko di ball against Gold Stars ewo dance park no se Kotoko ebetimi the sad determination ewuremu ewo MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta seju Kotoko will qualify into the next stage of the CAF Confederation Cup. Seju omo the sad determination ewuremu seju omo be Kwara United for no efri a progress akwakoshia Wydad Athletic Casablanca seju.
Okay. JSK.
Yeah, JSK seju. Yeah, very very difficult one. Very difficult, and especially young club Bibiani Gold Stars atatena ho ama omo concede 2 goals no say you as a what give you the advantage to the Algerians, and especially having that in mind say Ghanaian club entimi omo JSK has never been eliminated by any Ghanaian club before. It's been Kotoko and omo Asia, and of course omo Asia Gold Stars the first leg Accra Sports Stadium. Playing against Gold Stars enye Bibiani dance park. On saying that maximum number of supporters obenya. JSK felt virtually at home because pressure ain't shedding him. But afeno obo game no ewo onwa Algerian backyard obenya ni supporters. Obenya obia backing. So Sergio, I honestly feel say JSK are through into the next stage. I don't see Bibiani Gold Stars beating JSK. It will be one of the 8 wonders of the world if Bibiani Gold Stars eliminated JSK. I said you.
Yes, yes, same way. So my young sign Kabium Kumasi Asante Kotoko are winless in their previous visits on Nigerian soil in the CAF Interclub competition since 1970.
Wow.
Since 1970. How many years? 55 years. Kotoko winning. Nigeria da. Me so win it. Win game now. Winless. Game number winning.
You know, the weekend the additional information because we winning that it could be so losing in.
And then what qualify you?
On car qualification. He's talking about winning.
Win.
Make us a color.
Her qualification.
Winless. What draw pay or hope na we lose.
Yeah, win.
Because in this current discussion, no, he's not disputing winless. No, Wajiatu winless, but he wants additional information. Say draw will be ana. Omaya winless no. Omabo draw will be ana.
So once you say winless, draw. Once you say winless, no,
it could be all lose.
Bet say draw account.
Bet my defeating.
Bet draw. Yeah.
Now in the conversation,
so winning or pitch no Sunday since 1970.
Yeah.
So we are Makwa Koshe Kwara 1-0, 2-1, and they've been seen since 55 years. The Kotoko win here.
2000 years you 2-0.
Lebato. bia no kotoko asem
kotoko
ana ti me kai no bia no de Ghanaian
class kotoko timi shekwara dem ya do tina a record ada for 55 years no ma ko break yeah
but then I make an say Joe say o ma ko ho a o ma lose a o ma qualify
a qualification there
no yeah meaning there but them make can say yeah no we are talking about
so Nigeria
qualification they make me free
by the qualification
they make can say and that means baby in age them they bomb by and say qualify and so I'm win here number draw so ma qualify but so the number me be science na just omunya draw crown na eh am so be qualify that is what I'm saying.
All right enti na eno Gold Stars and afi JSK and the for no tubu kakra na Emra Kumasi Asante Kotoko Kwara United na Kwara United Kumasi Asante Kotoko league matches so ho weekend ha to folk edin kan ehuomo ho no matches ben ene no so ho na me nkwa bass ho won komo kakra enso media ansa na mafakos all in 20 minutes easy you kakra
Gold Stars say no more sign na yan kombe sign.
Why are you people wasting your time on Bibiani Gold Stars? They said the Africa is not that important to them. So you people should ignore them and give us other news. I wonder why they accepted the money from the government for the game because they are not interested. They are not so much interested in it. Anafi Sunyai Zongo and anyway Abakanda. Yantuazo Andi.
It is a joke. Gold Stars no almost sign the young combe sign. But football, anything is possible. Say on the field of play, BBA beat me see. But say Joe, BBA beat me see no. And now here class down who day, a quite fast way football no. And near body in recent times now. BBA beat me see no dear, ayana adding. And again, you look at our clubs in North African soil in recent times. Say a situation in Yanati has called Algeria. Has called WAC. Said you, can Adriana Stars almost called Regia Casablanca. Yina media mom ko see how Bell is dad. Omunina will be and concede less than 3 goals. Adriana concede more than 5. House of Folk concede more than 5. Mediama concede 4. In the North African zone, there, kwa, especially with this situation now, you go start finding yourself in. Omo main coach kura omo jana kwan. Omo de omo assistant coaches na echo. Psychologically, omo to say omo nye interested bebrebe sa. Until they are just going to honor the match. And say you just kabili ba. Na obeshe utu dia because how to folk match no Monday 1-0 against WAC no. Ball a WAC born dan the chances omo create ya dan omo ntimi ancha has no. Na ya has ntia. And nyina ko share omo into Gold Stars there said you they can only hope against hope and yes there to be a baptism of fire omo be soldier egu omo so pa and I'm not expecting so much. I think he said Jessica Billy already disqualified. It will be tough say Gold Stars go 10 in.
I'm a strong Heart of Folk fan by my thoughts and prayer with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Fifi anyway abreye for the sake of coefficient rankings. Fifi anyway and so abreye. Nanko ponso tu bi Bible ana.
The offers all kinds.
Ni ma rekunji amos. Ana so me kase bi ana match one.
Say adwin tire na o be tire no wo ji adwin tire no already wo
ko adwin say be say match no say.
The offers all kinds say. Empire do be at me bona Fifi de. Na go pon niema o yinti no. Na go pon tie. No na offers all kinds.
Ehona zo. Umbe wo wa.
The offers all kinds. Ye ko bia me na bom pa ma ko to ko nya mi etia. Enye Fifi. Tikebe
na umunim de na go pon tie ni Bible.
Da bi te je do akiti o de ka obeka. O de fansem ne se Franco wudi ho. De na ka obeka o de ka.
Yes o sire emum hwere ma o ntene nwom anamwa.
Na cheze o yo.
Mi mu ho.
Fifi sem fata. Come on pa.
Hey, I go put Bible already. From all manner of people. All right.
No way. I don't go
Fifi bomb by and it's a cordia. And then we put in the Bible, yes.
Ewa kala fajire dia yo be mpinu.
Fifi.
Fifi wa yo de.
So we nyina ewie no asa ko bomba ese nyame nti oba. Ah. Nani be bre ho ya ko o bomba nyame nyanti. Krofo a o mo je se o mo ho ti krunkrunfo bomba ya abo for years. Enya nkoduru na wo Fifi. Okay. My thought and prayer of Kotoko.
Yeah, it's a
Yoko.
I'm the Kaladim so different. So I have a banner.
Kala uso
o na bo de konu nsu onim na ja e ba ne ho eja na anse no
e to afọ no to what kala o de me ho cho
the right ghost at game ni difficult I think say JS Kabili for no the upper hand on be come minim say yanko go straight or
yeah intentem yanko.
You know, Kotoko DNA there because of time. No, the aka coaching and a players na adwuma na no be kan ha. Likely say coach Karim Dito bebo
yeah, but modern second Sabaka Vincent the biom. Nanka odi de ekoso ho pa bre. Yeah, the lines in Nigeria lines I don't know. I hope say affect commentary nyame adumo tina.
Okay. Yes. Sergio, the Makamara who here in this particular game and height, ni physique. Na ability a ultimately rule opponent team, especially in the attack. Again, the crosses are better from left and right at the aba are very important. But so what she team of friend of Kwara United, game almost starting or wins on be real or middle. Yet the typical African teams on the ball no content no across Obano. Into the option opasho goes no mkoshe in Inti Kamara hu nyawa na adwuma wo so ye ne to be make sure so betimine central defenders and the defenders na communicating very well. Lord Amwa is likely to start from the right. On the left side the Beye Patekasidu and then Ansu and then Joseph Ablo. Na Samba both just in front of them. And then Hilary Adabu, Emmanuel Entry, Philip Amon, Peter Amido Aqua and then Abetamwa. Sergio, a dear man made the survival against Remo Stars. One on goalkeeper Felicity. Number 2, the ability to defend collectively. Sabo na yesha wahana no na obi the ball ko anakotoko midfielders ne nanteno. Somebody said because Nigeria they won't survive. Somebody said because Nigeria sa akwadwudwuma omo ball in the course of the game. Na players no nantene said you. Somebody said be ekohwa they won't survive. Inti players collectively there should be teamwork, there should be that cohesion. They should fight for just in there and make sure that they close all the spaces. They go in for all the 50-50 balls. Now you know, Omunya early go. Omunya early go Akotoko is good to go, Sergio.
Okay. Sergio, you have totally destroyed me this morning. Fifi, minimal day. So why are we destroyed? That I mean, destroyed. All right. Yentua so emfa emamemfa record we enso emfam ye kona Dr. Ike oni hade na odi onoso de no ewewure krankra de emai Kumasi Asante Kotoko have drawn once out of their previous 5 visits or 5 previous visits on Nigerian soil since 1970. From 1970, 55 years Kotoko call Nigeria 5 times. Oma draw once and oma lose 4 na enso akara. March 22, 2008, CAF Confederations Cup. First round, Wiki Torres 2, Asante Kotoko 2. Rabiu Beita and Abubakar Babale scored for Wiki Torres. And Daniel Ni Ejay and Emmanuel Osekufo scored for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Adesno and so Beba. Alright. Yemra league matches no eso kakra. Mreno Eswa. Hatofok. A ball draw. Enra. Omoni 11 wonders. Sorry, Omo winning 1-0 against 11 wonders. Na yamahia sa game no kakra ni ahwe weekend games no enso kakra. Rafikala, ramu kakra bi enra incident ba ku bi na mse na ye controversies kakra e wo. Yan clear no na fe yenko yenhwe sa match no kakra bi. Na ma bass nko na akasa fasa.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah. I was a pages about to swam. Yeah, I say the city. I don't know. Ballon.
Brentford and so as a man you won.
Okay.
That's about okay. I'm say ball in here. And different angles. Yeah, different angles will be nashe. Joe. Ball in here say page is a do baby na bet me my app so a. Na uwia na o my still pictures na nke ya hwe say the city here. Say attacker ni kuta ball no.
Okay.
Or so release ball ma the player na ya kakama. That means attacker no na ekuta ball. I could see said there was a late tackle.
Yeah.
Actually a late tackle. When player now di na china. O hwe na okọ enu je na kan na na wa chire no. Okay. When the nine left no the call you.
Yeah.
Post mame wo ha. Aha, odu o post o mame. Ko me na ye ho argument ni ka papa. Post you ho kakra bia. So say the nine is call you no. You might think say the nine right now bobo ni bi. The nine right now bobo ni bi kra. It's what baby abefo say the nine right no. E bobo ni bi. But the way no ko block you no. It player no e jump no. O team say o roll ball na. O say the nine ye late tackle. Obi a ohwe bia be hu say dey sit here but you still pictures be o say be a player ni di animu no ono mom a clear ball no but for this particular incident I hwe there I don't think so because obo say ha no we picture na obo say has defender was ahead o do say be obeti a clear ball no or advantage but anytime be obo ko be obo hu ni say no but the nine left and right na dey am ball dey be cry and left no and na e can the nine e way three no I'm a player and a car from.
Also, this picture is in some, I think, who social media platform. Yeah, one person which has player and board.
That's it.
But the has player and nine on the right
foot.
Left foot now, a car with and no. But the right foot, no, it was not even involved in the tackle.
That is how it is. Also, the left, no.
Left, no. Right in the nation. Into one area, the other angle may tell you, say, as a right foot in the but that time, no, not tackle, no, right foot, not so maybe Kalau.
Yes, so from here, no, all I can say is that it was a foul.
All right.
Because I know, as I said, maybe I thought piano, or Bokusa would say, at least I got an angle no more. As a picture, the referee was not seen. Yes. Maybe at least I saw back zone kakra. So the bear one kasa. Because when he was there, you could have seen better. Say a left leg and the cock. So I was no the other Monday. I was
the videos
Monday
because wonders was denied
a perfect foul.
11 wonders,
was denied. Yes.
Okay, all right. It's not a penalty. Abbas, my bow. Now, and then a Diana needs to do all blacks at the bedtime. So they own an Ajimambadu Park and also a Doma and Crew. A Diana is all blacks. Sanso and the Yami China Nations, a better Abrancasi, a Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Now, on the Summertex 1996, and so Asia, Heart of Lions, any Brekum, Bechem United, 3 p.m. Yami Admochina, Pando Sports Complex ho afei yebeko ni Ajay Kraku the second park no so Vision FC and Hoho United Young Apostles ebetwen Dreams ewo Wanchi Sports Stadium Karela United omso any Mediema ebeshia ewo Aliu Mama Stadium Gold Stars matches involving Gold Stars ne kuma Asante Kotokono ina enim sa Africa ntino ebetuni nyina enso de ahye eda Abbas Bram Kakrai.
Yeah, General.
Yeah.
Enra House of Folk any started with trainer. No I ball House of Folk support players in the coach technical team a boy na. The GDA say all the total last year no why improve. Last year 3 matches near 3 points. This year 3 matches was 7 points. The improvement yaba. Now last minute in the last 5-6 minutes now a boy in there. In fact now as we House of Water now tonka from. Na tonka from cry emu ana grofo ndi benya sa almost a penalty by referee or park no so wanye na wanye no so no omo a na nkompese ye share ne de omo nyina beka se penalty na mpese ye share kotokono sa no so beka ko has ni bie ni beka chance we penalty obaje atum ana do pese ye share has bia so beka so
penalty bia utia has Twaso.
Esa asɛmtie.
Twaso.
Bi obekase penalty bia tia has.
Referee kala no nyina.
Omu nyina utia has.
Referee bi obekase
bia tia has.
Twaso.
Sɛ mpɛsɛ yɛ hyɛ na tia kɔtɔ tia ho no. Ti sa no mo so de ne tie. Ko referee na anye. Nti enye penalty. Tia supporters yɛ na nyame aso. Do nyame adoma ne new executive say you mo Asante region Mr. Ballon executive ne ene ye pa mo ntoma wasim.
Okay.
Nti me no kase bo 2 o'clock pepe enyina ehia wasim duanase na ye de o ma kire say new executive so mo ba o mo be run region ni nti obia wati yanka anopa bia no one try so be basim 2 o'clock go you know ye fa region no region executives no enkire wo mo na ye konsuso na ye ka kire kwarafo no say nyame adoma ye ota o machi o mo nya niema yie na niema ntimi koso yie e wo Nigeria ho na enim said here apart from House of Folk there is no Ghanaian club wa ko Nigeria ko Nigeria team da apart from House of Folk that's a 2000 the trouble 2 name e wo Nigeria tie ne ke o mo se ye ne ke ye bad ya ne ke ne ko musuru.
Okay. No club from Nigeria has ever eliminated Kumasi Asante Kotoko from any African interclub competition since 1970. Wafu Cup, CAF Confederation Cup, and CAF Champions League since 1970. Wow. Ne de toto so eban monka we no nche Kumasi Asante Kotoko players no. Oma avoid defeat a record bebrebe and omo ye.
You be ka Sanchez kwarafo no.
Okay, made in kakra na yabeto adwumede no so many Dr. Mark J ebedi enkomo kakra New Life Homeopathic Clinic na dumienu na news no enso atoa so de amayen Kessben television Kessben 3.3 no ka be ka bibia na
oh na ka me birthday wish me no
okay fa feme na doka
we goalkeeper mates formerly of Adansima but for and all that and then keeper men say birthday into me wishing a happy birthday ne no ni training or ultimate Cape Fit Club and now the last one no free former Brekum Chelsea goalkeepers trainer ne oni akwesi apia adwuma wo Sudan na ono so say yenye a birthday wish so confirm na Eric Amponsa say and wish Owusu Jesse Emmanuel happy birthday.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Dr. Mark J, New Life Homeopathic Clinic. Doc Tracia Kala unsa ode to ho. Na dia obeja unsa ni. Nko din komo kakra. Na e mama motima twen e wo office ho. All right. Doc Akwaba.
Thank you, bro Penny.
But you say yeah.
Nyame adom.
Okay.
Ahode on.
Ah, de nyanko kwa sepa wa boka makwa. Wo say short music na yi no papa. Come on, now they bring free New Life Homeopathic Clinic.
Bro Penny na ye nkomo ne kakra bi. Ye baya na ye de yaresa ho tidbit kakra na ebeboa Kessben ahwefo ne atiefo.
Okay.
Na ne titru no me start from yade a your friend say stroke.
Okay.
One say recently no young adults in stroke issues na ya too much. Too much. Gone are the days na obi benya stroke 75 years, 80 years. We believe so when but now no we share age wise na between 30 to 50 no there mobile cry. Recently I read who someone na cramp person me stroke ne say the level 200 students be brain me when stroke just say level 200 young guy I feel when 21 years when stroke ne stroke ne very fertile to the point say want me cry nkasa it is such person and say when nyamba bi papa e be boa no asori ntemwa as an education no asai no
okay
enti de hia me pa ye symptoms enema ohu a esesa wo ya hweye na ebetumi a watu hu na mo abantem na ye hwema wo before it becomes too late the edikan ye na ye tanya frequent headache ye katipa ya ye man respect all because of paracetamol
okay
but so tini pyro especially half-sided mitifa no ya na ye dangerous
okay
ntu you be a utifa ta dwa obebre na say usi utrase na affect we ni nyina you're very careful because it's one of the symptoms of yare friend stroke ana wona e bia wo yonko bi na nso ne kasa otimu se ne kasa na inflow se de wonim no asa wo pronounce word bi kra na te akosi baabi ohun se interference ba wo yonko bi ana wa kasa mu a eno so one of the symptoms of stroke
yeah
ana ohun se wani su ta briwa you obi ohana ni so tumi bere no anya bibi mu anso a na okote ahwe enti recently obi kra kan say bo se me de ba sa na matena form preko
okay
say me tena form de na me te hodada enti ahwe ase bia nsa ma bio enti wo ho no ani so ta brew bebra eno so ya hwe ye no na eye nipa bi a omo te hwe ye omo ti ball hwa ye so wanya stroke enti ani so bebre so emboa and then wo ho na hu ni say umunim after suddenly many ade a wo bre pa sort of we dey we di vitamin C say enkoda eno so ya hwe ye na betimi de kokobon sem we aba ana wo a wonya heaviness on one side of the body who say on side left aye dududu on left aye dududu ona mo say o side na enkoye papa asa what pain on one side of the body more than the other side eno so ya hwe ye ubon so peja on side left na entimi nkosro on left no so na ma wadwen oso apeja so asa twe form wa hu ni say balance no enye papa ona ma asa wo kwa afafa okoti ahwe bia eno so wo ya hwe yi a ebebo pa na ya rebon stroke amfa ho amehaw ana won na omuntumi nyina fa ko enche obi ho gina ho for 5 minutes pe asa wo ba ope baby na atena se no because gina ho chepe na okofom obi nso nante for more than 5 minutes pe eso atena se because okona ne nani nyina edududu ana yetitriti ana ofele why heavy into one tenasia obebo form sa ne ma we nyina no tra anye yi a ochina bi etimi de rebon stroke here dey eba ana obi onsana ne ho so ne ho be wo so san so pen mu kra ne sa be po chechecheche obi gina ni pem no kan ade kra paper na ekita ne etimi wo so san all those things are not good sign and then the last 3 year one a omunya ade fa ne numbness obe he ona na esi form no ase tumi ye titiriti obi okra ne pabo aro okra bra pani wonte
I see
eno anso okona ne na ba kusi form na ba ko she pabo agenia to the point say ne na na esi abosem kronte hwe ne na ase nyina etofotofo na ne nsatia nyina very stiff ana omo nya pulling pains obo won se minti motwetweme all these are possible signs bia utimi ye check up earlier ebeboa na a prevent you from your dear friend said there stroke enti me man number brief na fe me de bibi kakra ka ho ama na meja fidie no mama say obi hwehwe new life homeopathic clinic Kumasi ha ye wo Atasimanso ye ben taxi rank no ye Kumasi branch no ana Accra nso ye wo Dansoman runabout ye ben King Solomon enti wo fa high blood pressure draw wo fa diabetes draw now who symptoms ya me kan ye dey very careful because no an kwatwetwe stroke ne ba mo me number ne 0244 09 35 95 0244 09 35 95 and 020 33 35 439 020 33 35 439 good nti bra pen me de ka ho agya okwan ne se emema o how pa oye bema na ebia oye diabetic patient na wahu se na nsen o mema sem ekofom a me kire se sugar ensemoni ba ko etimi di no no
eno ni asem no
bema bia obehu se recently no wanya erectile dysfunction wa de ni pagya ni mo na se ni trase fasha otrim se yade ene de ba on se ni padua no moja namba bia mensa moja namu miti moja namu but sa obema ne de se be sorry aye o moja dodo bi esese ba hoda moment aside normal circulation na koba de bia na wo particular one bia no de ba ma de no sorry na no na bi mu ho a ne ba no enye papa either say blood vessels na ma kwan ama blood na tumi a flow through your manhood no nya good direction no how aba ho na better no how aba ho ne cover by ba ko diabetes enti mema bi ho a sebio omo ho awu to the point say o ne oba ya 2 kro be release anu your friend early ejaculation or show ba nim just say on coin inside cry a 2 keke oba ni mia ne tale ne bope o hagen kakra bi na we release
daso
daso
kala refikala yes daso
do doctor
ba support ça o de ka
no be ya kan nyare wa
ebi mo areho ebi mo areho enti ya na ya ana obi o nso a ono de premature for no so ho ono de wa ye adwuma na 7 seconds I knew 10 seconds go be jam. Omonia from premature ejaculation. Sango for no bomb more than cry 45 seconds. 1 minute on do hot da obe jam. Almost category no. And you walk on a walk erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
And nana me day starting on. Now erectile and you wanna who do two. Obi or beginning no to me say yes, a jaum. Then so obo jumana na fon. Najo. On we and sene jan quem. And obi also beginning now sorry na hoden ye day enim. Or no who's many erection, but it's not correct. Enti sa nema we nyina na e wo de ba. Obi o ho drop potin bi a onum. And e week ni memasem. Obi o so e yade bi a won ho a onim. And e week ni memasem. Sergio, the point is erectile dysfunction e makwa. Okay. Yade. And especially premature no say hormonal problem. Ya wade bi wo sebe ye show mo ye friend testosterone ene androgen. Se sa hormones we nya dodo a be ma wo hia obenya what you call hormonal imbalance. And found no say the obema be soro ho be sane sisi a. Enti sa ne ma na ye mema no e wo ne efiri. A ho be hia so be ba hospital. Ni aye test a cho say obra pani o de blood pressure na e wo so na ekun be ma. O de dro na wo num we na ekun be ma. O de diabetes na ekum and now the hormonal issues ebi mo kra ho prostate conditions and am mo be mejojo enti enya test na ehu ba bi efira na ye treat ni wagina na so preko rather than so be kosala akototo nuranom recently na me drive encrophobia e no gu kwan ho na Sergio no kwasem ni me kono ene me ba no and the 1.5 hour me ba na no nasa tu se mema na be fum ni nyina akọ San nom na gina so 30 minutes no na enya no na hia de hia na se enya test na ehu se we na ye wo haw na ye treat enti new life from your party say yare bi e wo so no o de ba new life from your party clinic ye be boa na yetu ase ama wo na wanyu asomdue enti mema na mo so mo junso bebre anajo ba junso 4 5 6 7 ebi junso pa junso san ona kakra bi no ojonso kakra bi no ojonso na fe Johnson no so e ba na obema ni mu hyehyew ana mu ye oya waya se nyina tumi ye odududu sometimes ube Johnson kra de so ochem ana wonu anu bi okra sebe na omo Johnson gu omo ho sebe onu washmo na starting na namne na ho ni nyina o de ba new life homeopathic clinic e be hwa ma ho etimi ma number no na fe meja okwan na me hu se niam wo kire doso
anye easy guy me kra so kra sorry anu
eti ye wo Accra Dansuman roundabout aye banking Solomon ana Kumasi so ye wo Atase Manso aye bank taxi rank no number obetimi afre no aye 0244 09 35 95 0244 09 35 95 and 020 33 35 439 020 33 35 439 new life from your party clinic your contact line is brabo nyamishra pa
yankopon shira won so mesra mon friend numbers no doc me kura no mefro na yadi nkomo bi na manfo de family su bebrebe na fe wate kala so osesa no o Pedro e woni ho we homeopathy e easy cra e be yi yare na free 110 cra e the amount all right doc but that's my friend number so new life but so and Gaspar birthday Gaspar Gaspar birthday ya wo say ya Gaspar e na ni maso ye ya Gaspar and your birthday ya wo so happy abi we bia Isaac Adu Gaspar enjoy your day to the fullest. Have fun. And now the why we here.
Vice Chairman. Football Association.
Okay. Yeah, guys, happy birthday. Sanso and Juliet. And then Juliet and so birthday. Juliet. Oh, nice girl. We every Jude. KFM a special one. Jude. I say you wish also happy birthday. So also why? Jude and Juliet day and day. Wow. Minim de koso but Jude is you wish Juliet happy birthday. And then so yeah Mahajia birthday. Mahajia Watara Unkoro Mamuda the wife. And then Mahajia birthday. Mahajia we a special one if you kunu. Almost wish you happy birthday. Also and Nasiba in the Hune Kete no. Omina say wish you happy birthday. But yo enye enunkwa. And then so Osmond Amwa. We Buffer Stock Deputy Chief Executive Officer. and then your birthday. My young wish also happy birthday. Osman Amwa, Buffer Stock Deputy Chief Executive Officer, with a special one, I free and Nefi Sunai Zongo. Also wish you happy birthday. But this is my baby, you be pay. Na Mr. Ramu, I'm fan chamina mingura Nigeria kakra. Na many Vincent any enkomo kakra. Na yenhwe odi brain. Ya or the reports be a brain, but yenhwe any enkomo kakra. Hello, Vincent. Young Kwe, dear Nakoso.
All right, Sergio. My entry you for na Yama Mwakwaba. Enfa Embra Abiyokuta. More and I was Sisia. And you free Kumasia Santikro Timono. Hotel. You have a PM our hotel. You have this year. Enchakran Timono. The remove our match venue. Be a match, you know. Because so NPO Abiola Sports Arena. One more, and I mean, Kumasa Santikoro, and a Kora Bubukono, and so Edio Macron, at the other pencil. And see a boy and you bring a 4 p.m. And there's a Uko Ghana time 3 p.m. No, Toroko every room or ASR venue one more. Na afi emo akwakoye training na afi nyame eya duma ochina no omo the match no and straight me area sisho so and so na say do o be mo awo protocol eya hotel hono ma o hwe eya players na metimi aka so say ahokeka no ewo so omo so react so say call aboboko no enya ade a omo ahode ebro mo sig degree sai ntino among so our friend here, Pastor, Obetini, Power United, and the FA competition, and so Imuna and Drum, Jambako, Echo, so, Abiola Sports Stadium, Monomo, Abraham, yes, a teamer, a Romeo Star, Wamo, any Zimbabwe, Wamo, so, appeal, so, a one na Kara Bubokono, and so, Remo, and so, Echo, Bomini, Ako, Homa. Eko share game no be so one no na so am I the so any omopi na etwetwe komo abante ne dey ade John Stone and na me monitor show no the mic na me monitor show na me ho say mobo interview na Sergio ekofo no wo mo react so say korokobobo no omobo yi omo sim ekobia so o share omo keka omo kasa de wi omo say omo nyama na yes, a museum no so. As one said, so free loose, Tamuko Lucy yet, Ghana no, and no more motivation, no more Kasa. I must see a choir almost so. I said 3, Eddie Etia Commercial Santikoro, a crowd sport stadium no, and no, I'm moving year pound, going for the no, among me, Eddie Afaso. Etimi eyi kotokobokono enso so edi etimi na Sergio you been do here you need lawyer for duku edin komo onim say team no ebe do stadium you can say airport one no Kora United omo esuma baz say omo mefa kotoko enso so enfi on enko team omo hotel na baz na omo de kwakofa kotoko ebe fi airport one no Sergio Yami say a kind of credit, a idea, yes, a bus, no, a idea, not a quine, not bus, no, Musa. Omuniyama, Omudi, Eba, Omudi, Gabo, Deep, Jima, and the idea, no, Ocean Mukrapona, Gaba, Okampano, and now, Diam, Omuniyama, the Bina, and Sushia, could not can more, as a Sayepa, not as a manager situation, no, at a bus, one, every doom. Omu hotel, one more, Omubesia hotel, now, Omu do, you know. And I could have performed say no. That's where they and now there you between a DHman. And see, and now we know a cassette protocol. Woman, I reject a baza, a Kora United Bubokono, and after by the Eddie Amakotokono, woman, I reject Sabas Mina. Yes, a Korokotim, Nanka Remo, yes, a Monka Saka a baza, and then 4 p.m. and then our Kuma Soya. Sabas Akorokon, Akakore, you know, and I'm able to know, and the Akko training ground on nothing, no, one more Akako training, and so, when any lawyers have to do could do, come on, or Chimo say, players, again, Omunyo more Akasam, motivation wise, no, one more motivated players, no, actually more as almost we need to give you, winning bonus, no, among obetumi among they any kind of other two also players now woman motivate them to the extent that woman set your cramp on woman share players obiaka omundi obiaka omati obiaka e dey more and so on my any ensema lawyer safuduko yene ni teaching and common where they two yenim and so e was funny there koroko team no 20-man squad I want to buy on Ocean Padia 35 contingent and the team our Kuma. Now players no 20 and a young 15 no and so some officials are among 18 other team. So far here injuries the beer any camper for the team no I am ready for the game nami ayatuma coming Ochina.
Okay, it's not match time in here. Say time bear.
Okay.
Match near time, bay. At 3 p.m. Okay. That's the lines, you know. I mean, me sure pass a new channel and lines not to tumpa. Vincent with me the live commentary. A free abiokuta at the abre. You're not quite just ye papa so me America cra at the Iran news room. Quite that's it now. And then $1 birthday.
And then dollar FIFA referee.
Yeah, dollar manu.
And then the birthday.
Okay.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Dollar. Do you know how to take this out? Which my
and
okay.
Another referee back referee. Jasper Adenyo.
Okay.
Jasper on the
birthday.
Premier referee. Or Takrade.
Oh, okay.
Birthday.
In the dollar and the Jasper.
Jasper.
Yeah, we wish you know happy birthday. I'm saying, and then quite a lunch. Gutame. Quite be asked. Yeah, that's it. Holistic news, no. And on the every the money say weekend the comment the baby beer and reading in Abbey Free Studio at the Bremo. Nemo Mamincha honorable Kennedy. A comprako at Japan, baby. I will be honorable. Metia papa. I wish you well. What's it? Nangopo Omwa, Nabi Biano, and Koso honorable Kennedy. A comprako at Japan. Greetings, special greetings by every me a hot. Anyway. Oh, okay. Honorable greetings by special one. Eddie free Mianga Samuel. You feel you too much. Got it? Right. Okay, David of Ambi. Mamin Chia on super. Yes, for program no Enneagram manager David Ambi. Chia on super papa. Okay, got it. Take over. Come take over.